installment of Talk That Stuff. We're alive on the air. It's been a couple of weeks. I'd like to apologize. I've been real busy with my common life. All right, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing out there today?
What's good? What's good
on this side?
That's what's up. We got CX, the producer. I got I Am Digger Hertz. We got my man, the Jersey Son in Jersey. Rashawn Ricks and myself, DJ Wide Body. So, CX, you making any videos, brother?
I made one last night, man. I probably uploaded later tonight.
Man, I can't wait to see that, man. It's gonna be highly anticipated, man. It's been a while since I was like Dig was saying, man. It's been a while since we seen you on there, bro. Man.
Yeah, I've been chilling, man. It's like I'm letting. I ain't saying I'm letting. I'm watching everybody else do their thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, and I'm glad to see that. And I was gonna try to slide in unnoticed. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
You know, just slide in unnoticed. Nobody knows me. Hopefully.
Yeah. What you rocking with right now? You still on the FL kick?
No, I ain't even touch FL, man. I told you I ain't touched no equipment really since that video shoot, which was the 16th. What was it? 16th of last month?
That quick? Yeah, around there. Yep. Jesus, it's been that went quick, man. I think it was the 16th.
Yeah, so I finally plugged my MPC Renaissance back up last night, and I made a beat last night using an Isley Brothers sample. It's an Isley Brothers song nobody don't even know nothing about, really.
Wow. Hey, you ever find yourself? I've been thinking about doing some songs that everyone knows, and I'm trying to flip it. I'm trying to challenge myself like that. I'm gonna take a flip and really try to flip it, and I'm just got that itch right now to do that. But that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to mess with this, trying to break these pads in on this MK2, bro. I didn't know it just feels like a freaking Cadillac, but it ain't. That little, you know what I'm saying? So I'm working on that and just watching the videos on Facebook, man. That's a lot of it's like 200 members already, man. Crazy, man.
What on Facebook?
Yeah. Checking out
wow.
You got what's his name? Fat Von Free?
Yeah, Fat Von.
He off the chain, man. He be making oscillators and that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, Vaughn be in that joint making all types of stuff, man.
Yeah.
And the thing about Vaughn makes stuff for us to sample, you know what
Word.
I'm saying, too.
Heck yeah.
I haven't even checked none of it.
Man, I wouldn't know to do with that right now, man. Like I like guitar riffs and I love guitar shit, man. But did you come later in the hangout Friday?
Yeah, I was in there for a little bit, but then I got caught up on another call while I was in the hangout.
Yeah, I'd left and came back later, and your boy, who the hell was in there? Damn.
Miles?
Yeah. Miles a trip, bro. Too special. Matter of fact, let me. I didn't invite him.
Hey yo.
Huh? Okay. What's going on with you, Hertz?
Man, chilling, man. Not much, man. Right back to the house. I had to pick up me some grub. Ain't no Sunday dinners this Sunday, so I got every man for himself.
Man, I had my wife's. I told my wife I want her to make me some dinner tonight. I want a chicken marsala. She makes this marsala stuff with the wine and the mushrooms.
Wow.
And she make me a cheesecake. So I'm at work like, man, I can't wait to get to the house. So I get a text message. Why don't we go out to dinner? We ain't been out in a while. I'm like, So
then I go through that every Friday.
So check it out. So I get to the house. You know, I'm maintaining. You know, get to the house. She like, I said, what time? I said, listen, I got things to do. I'm working. I'm trying to make a beat tape right now, so I want to take with me and stuff. So I told her, I said, let's go out, spend our time together. Where do you want to go? Oh, I don't know. I was going to ask you. I was like, well, I didn't really have any plans. You know, I planned on eating a cheesecake. So I was like, well, check it out. Let me get dressed, take a shower, get dressed. I said, you know, and we'll be ready to go. So you need to hurry up and get dressed. Okay, she's sitting there watching TV, watching TV. I get dressed, still watching TV. So by this time it's 8 o'clock. It's Sunday. Ain't nothing staying open past a certain time, especially down here. So
Right.
I came in, came back. I was in here, came back. I said, "Are you ready?" "Oh, I'm not going now. Like, you know what? So now I gotta go get like 5 hamburgers from McDonald's and a milkshake.
Right. Hopefully that tide you over until about
Yeah.
9.
So I
It's
need to
9.
live.
It's already 9.
I need to be able to live through what you about to get to eat. So what's for dinner, brother?
Oh man, chicken wraps.
Man.
I had the bright idea this afternoon to do some salmon on the top of the stove and
Ooh.
make me a salad with this kale and spinach mix
Ooh.
I got.
Ooh.
But I got
Ooh.
lazy. I like man, I'm gonna do that tomorrow when I get off because
Ooh. I
I'm gonna
love
be
it.
here. I'm gonna be here by myself till Tuesday. So
Oh.
I'll cook tomorrow. You know, I'll cook tomorrow for myself and I'll cook for them. I usually don't cook. You know, I don't cook at
Uh-huh.
home. My wife usually does all the cooking. So
Hmm.
to see a meal ready for them when they get home, it's gonna be shocking. You know.
You got any skills, man? Or you just
Oh yeah, I got skills. I just don't want my wife to know. You know.
so you don't
That's
challenge
Although
with the
crazy.
cooking.
although she knows 'cause I've cooked before. I cooked when we were dating or whatever. But
Right.
I didn't want her to get too used to the idea of me cooking. So what I do is man, look, I can't cook. So if I trust me, I ain't survived all this time not knowing how to cook. So
Bur-
plus my old man kind of showed me some stuff. He's a real good cook. So
Yeah, mine too. He was a good damn cook. My dad taught my mother how to cook, man. You
wow.
know, my
Shit, my
dad taught her.
mother.
If I had the choice to choose between my mom's cooking and my dad's cooking, I would probably choose his.
Yep.
'Cause, only solely because of his variety. He has a variety of things that his specialty or whatnot.
Man, my mother is a monster with it, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my mother make a steak. You don't need a knife with it.
Ooh,
Dang.
woo.
Well,
That's
hey, she live in DMV.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I tell you what, that Saturday after everything go down. Hey, we gonna go to the grocery store. We're gonna find a grocery store and get those steaks.
yeah, we're gonna have Mama X hook it up.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
telling
My
you.
mother, my mother make a meatloaf that'll knock your brains loose.
Ooh, bro, with some mashed potatoes, man, forget about it.
Yeah,
Man,
Mm.
she'll
look
do
here.
she'll do cabbage and potatoes, man. That'll you just eat the cabbage and potatoes.
That's what I'm talking
Wow,
about.
that's wild. That's a cook there, man.
Yeah, my dad's used to make gumbo, man. And when we moved up north, like we used to go to cookouts. He used to invite my pops to cookout, and everybody put like money in. We get like these big ass jumbo shrimp, big ass scallops. I mean,
Man,
every scoop you getting like at least 3 or 4 jumbo shrimp with the chicken, the boneless chicken in there, bro, with the rice, bro. Oh Lord.
Mm.
man, hey
Mm-mm-mm.
man, don't do it, man. You make my mouth water. I don't even like gumbo.
Hey man, I'm sitting right here at my middle daughter's job waiting for her to come out. I'm hungry as I don't know what. My wife cooked chicken Alfredo tonight.
Ooh, my wife do
Yeah.
chicken Alfredo, lovely, man. Lord, you ain't
But yeah,
careful with.
I just been sitting back, man. Actually, just um, like I said, just kind of like been lounging. And, man, I had my wife bought me this Coltrane record, man. Usually when
Oh,
she
Yeah, I seen that.
goes yeah, well, usually when she goes thrifting, man, she usually if she sees something that she think I might like, she'll pick it up. She's bought me a couple of good records. I was about she brought me a Joe Tex record one day. I was like, what? Like, man, I'm gonna have to start letting her do my digging for me because she be finding me like some real good stuff. She even got my mother-in-law on the act, so you know what I'm saying.
Wow.
So this
I,
Coltrane joint is nice. I mean, it's him and his wife, it's Alex Coltrane on there as well. And
Wow.
man, whoo, this is so dope, so dope.
Wow.
what do so do you dig on a regular, or it's just like every once in a while?
You know what? I actually went digging yesterday. And I used to try to go digging every. Well, it used to be a time back. I'll say about back in '07, maybe '06, '07. I would go
Mm-hmm.
digging every lunch break. I used to carry mail or whatnot, and
Uh-huh.
I only had like a 30-minute lunch break. So what I would do was, there was a Taco Bell by the record store that I dug at. So I would dig for 25 minutes and take the other 5 minutes to give me something to go. And
Right.
that would be my day. I would probably try to go every other day, depending on where I was at that day. But I primarily was in that area, so I would dig. But like now, I swore off that I was gonna go. I wasn't gonna dig no more until I went through all the records that I got already because I'm almost certain that I hadn't went through everything with the full dexterity that I need to go through it with. So
Right.
like I'm still stockpiling, but I'm not going through a lot of the stuff that I got. So I broke down yesterday. I had to go in and try to find me something, but they ain't having the people who I usually dig, the place I usually dig at. They getting real whimsy on the dollar bin joint. So I just like, well,
Ooh, man, let me tell you, man. I got this flea market. I'm like, I live about 15 minutes out of, man. I'm pretty. I go there, and that's where I go to unwind. And so, I got these guys started with the dollar bin. They ain't know nothing. All they had was like records sitting around. So I come there, I start digging and stuff. So I'm like, you gotta have a dollar bin. So now, I go in there now the dude. Now I grab about 5 or 6 records the other day, and I throw them up there. I'm gonna give him a couple extra dollars. He gonna go 20 some dollars. I'm like, Negro, I don't pay more than $2 for records, man, ever. I don't care what
Mm,
day it is, man. You
mm,
trying to make some money? Ain't nobody gonna come out here and buy no $15 records, bro. No one's coming out here. No one digs around here. I'm the only digger. I made you. I'm keeping you in business, bro. You better come down. So,
but you know what? But you know what it is though. I think I don't know who was talking about the hipsters last time, but the hipsters got it to where not like now the prices have. I think what the dudes at the place I go dig at,
uh,
I think those people they know that I come there to dig. So a lot of us come out there to dig or whatever, but they don't put nothing out like very much anymore.
uh
What they want you to do, they want you to come in and spend money on those $2 plus records. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So
right,
matter of fact, some of it is strategic on some of these record store owned spots, and some of it's not.
right.
But um, I'm gonna stop and let my wife go do my digging because
So we getting the goodies, huh?
we're getting good stuff.
Yeah, she, cause
man,
she gonna go ahead, CX. Sorry, man.
it's like letting somebody pick your lottery numbers for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, right.
Because I mean, I always felt like I wasn't the best digger ever. You know what I'm saying? I always say that, and usually when somebody else picking samples for me, I'm at my best. You feel what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Because that is like that aspect of making music is erased. I don't have to worry about that part. I
Right. I
just
hate that part.
yeah, I just concentrate on making the beat. I ain't got to
Right.
worry about sitting through. But also, what Digger said is yeah, you can have some albums, man, and you don't go through them because with us, man, we find one sample real quick. We're like, oh shit, let me grab
Yeah.
that, let me chop this up, and then you don't even worry about the rest of it.
Right.
You feel
Right.
what I'm saying? You don't even worry about the rest
This
of it.
this what I do. I take my machine and I'll go to because my subscription's on my YouTube channel, so I'll take my tablet, plug it into my mixer, and I'll have my machine on trigger. So I'll go through the new uploads and whatever, and I'll get about like, man, I'll fill all the pads up with different samples and shit. And because if I stop and I catch one good sample, I won't stop there because I used to stop there and then I say, man, I go make this and nothing. Say it don't come out to nothing. I gotta go right back in there, start the whole cycle again. So I'll get about 16 worthy samples, and I'll keep making scenes, man, out of the different samples, and then I'll go back over the scenes and whatever I like. Then I'll basically cut all the other stuff and then focus on making that. I try to do is because I'll swipe the sample, or I'll swipe the music as I'm listening to it, and I want to make sure like I can at least get for three different chop basically three different chops out of for 8 bars. Then I go try to make a whole beat out of it. But if I can't get more than I can't just do one sample, man, and stop there unless it's just knockout like this is it, like I'm about to really do something with it. Besides that, that's all I do, man.
But you know what I do? My homeboy turned me on to the joint. It's like it's a YouTube download. It's actually a
Yeah.
standalone program, and
Uh-huh.
this program would download your whole playlist.
Really?
So yeah, and convert it to whatever you want to convert it to. And what I do is I'll go on YouTube. You know, I'm subscribed to a lot of those vinyl joints.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
I start building up a sample playlist on
Yeah.
my phone, and then when
Mhm.
I get home, I'll tell the YouTube downloader to download that playlist, and then it'll
Jesus.
download my whole playlist of all the samples I found, and you know they videos, but it turns those videos into waves of MP3s.
MP3s, right, right, right. Which you could do. You're doing a wave.
Now sometimes I do,
Yeah.
and most sometimes I do MP3s because the MPC can read MP3s.
All right. See, that's one thing I wish the machine would
Yeah,
do.
I remember back when you know, digital vinyl was on a lot on the blogs and stuff, man. I would go like if I downloaded something new, I combed through that whole, you know, whole folder. Like I would comb through it, and what I would do if I found something that I liked, I would chop everything up in Adobe Audition,
Oh
and then
yeah, I got that.
I would put everything in a folder. Like so, if I let's say I ran across a OJ's record or you know like a Tomita record, I would
Uh-huh.
go through there and I was like, okay, ooh, I can use this right here. But I go in there and chop it up and chop my chops up in Adobe, throw it in my FL Studio folder, go and find another joint I like, chop it up. That way I already have like pre-made chops already. So all I had to do was go in there and just pull the samples out, put them in the little brackets on FL Studio and get to work.
Uh-huh. Hey, how did you? Because I got Adobe Audition. I think I got 6 or 5. So you say you chopped in there?
Uh huh.
You gotta show me how to do that, bro. Man,
Real
I
simple.
let me see.
You highlight what the chop you want, then you
Right.
export it into the multi-track. And once you do it in multi-track, you're gonna fill up each track doing your chop.
Oh, that makes
And what
sense.
you do is you like when you get to the multi-track, what you're gonna solo out each track. That way you can get only that particular sample. Then you
Word.
export it to a folder.
God damn it. Hey, I was gonna say, but by the way, man, I can't. I hate digging, man. I hate e-digging. I just want to get a sample and just go, man. I hate e-digging. I hate the whole. I mean, I need to do it, but I hate it. I want to jump. I'm gonna jump off script here, but uh, anybody got any information? Correct me if I'm wrong. But was LeBron James responsible for Draymond getting suspended?
Yes, he was.
Bastard. I got no respect.
I mean because why would you step over a man when you can just walk around, you can run around, walk around him. Now I'm not taking up I'm not a Warriors fan by no stretch of the imagination. But
Uh-huh.
my thing is I think that move right there was strategic because it would force him to react because he already was on his last one anyway.
Right.
So I think
Bastard.
it kind of forced him to react, and you know he just got to serve his bit. I do think Cleveland gonna steal that game tomorrow because let's face it, Draymond is their driving force.
He
So
was. He does the small things that you can't put on the stat, and that you can't. He just does the little things, man.
right,
He does that. He has that little Dennis Rodman thing about him, man. That little
right,
swag. Agitate
yeah,
because he shut down him and Iggy shut down James, and I think was the fourth quarter of the last game. Made him end up, man. Either the third or the fourth. But you know what? I say it like this. I think that they're gonna get to go to San Francisco or Oakland, whatever they play at, and I think they're gonna surprise everybody. Iggy's gonna have to step up, and Harrison and your boy Ezerly, what his name is, those guys gonna have to split the minutes, man. Guarding James, man. They,
Ezeli, Festus
those guys
Ezeli.
are gonna be these guys are gonna be playing with a chip on their shoulder. They're gonna be pissed off. Now, this is what I heard. I heard that after the game, one of these fat bastard ESPN reporters went into the locker room and showed James something on his phone about, he said, "Hey, look, uh, he elbowed you right there. You maybe could send this into the league and get him suspended for a game." I think if that's true,
Nah,
then
What? That's Brian. Was that Brian Windhorst?
one of them. Yeah, it sounds about right. I
I know.
think that.
I don't think that. I mean, you got to realize when you a target for he wasn't Draymond wasn't just a target now. He been a target throughout the playoffs
Right.
for those
Right.
flagrant fouls. You know what I'm saying? So he was holding his composure most of the time. You
Right.
can tell that.
Yeah,
And
he was. He was trying anyway.
yeah, he was holding his composure. And to be honest with you, I mean, I do want to see LeBron them win, but
Damn.
I kind of got a feeling that this is gonna backfire on them.
I was
So
looking
with
for you.
LeBron, so
Hey,
LeBron
CX.
was. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, I was just saying I was looking for CX Friday. And we ain't talking in a while, and we had that prediction and before they met, and I was just want to see what your thoughts was right now on everything. I'm done. CX muted me, dog.
Nah, I'm driving. That's why I ain't even say nothing, man. I mean, to me, man, Kevin Love was the key, man, and he kind of messed the series up to me, man.
His head's
Man,
all messed
let
up.
me, let me tell you something. Kevin Love never fit. He never fit the mold there.
No.
Once LeBron got there, it's kind of like he just changed. You know what? But you look at the symmetry of LeBron when he builds a super team, or when he's a part of a quote unquote super team.
Uh-huh.
Look at the psychological damage that was done to Chris Bosh when he went to Miami.
Uh-huh.
Right? You look at Kevin Love, same thing. You take a guy when he was by himself, he was the man. He was confident in his ability to play the game.
Right.
And then when he teamed up with LeBron, it's like he becomes a shell of himself.
Right.
Look at Chris Bosh since LeBron been gone. He's been down there killing it.
Right.
Except for the fact that his medical condition kind of sidelined him or whatever. But
Right.
the guy he's in full stride. He's confident again. He's doing his thing.
Coming back to his own, back to Toronto days, man.
Right, and I think Kevin Love is going to have to get away from that situation in order to
Right.
become himself once again.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hall of Fame already inducted into the Beat Producers Hall of Fame. RTO with the Bronze.
What's good? What's good?
What's up, man?
With the
Hey,
bronze
man.
buff.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
Go ahead, bro.
No. Go ahead.
Now I wanted to ask you about that. I heard LeBron had something to do with your boy Draymond getting suspended, man. I want to think. We asking around the room what we think about that.
I don't know if he had after the game, if he had was all up in the NBA's ears talk about suspend him, but the whole shit could have been avoided from him stepping over him in the get go.
Yeah, that's what who was saying that. Diggerhurst,
Uh-huh.
balls all on his back and everything. I don't know.
Yeah.
Man. I think.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't mean to cut you off before Hurts. So you were saying about Bosh is coming to his own again, man. I noticed that last year.
Yeah, he's actually playing like the Bosh that I remember from Toronto.
Yeah, man.
And I told my father that, because my father's a huge Miami fan because he lives down that way.
Uh-huh.
And I told him, I said, man, if it wasn't for Chris Bosh, Dad, you guys wouldn't have made it so far as y'all did. So I'm gonna show you something. When LeBron left, I pointed out to him again. He said, son, hey, man, you were right, man. I was looking at this dude the other night playing. This dude is way more comfortable now that LeBron's gone. So I told you.
What do you think
Oh,
it is,
yeah.
man?
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
He's able to score. He could do what he do.
Because he's taking so much away from a guy who's, was the man. You have to really, man, when you become a part of these super teams, you really got to check your ego at the door.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And never work if you don't.
It never works if you don't. I was listening to Ron Artest the other day, last week I think. He was saying how when he came to LA, Ron Artest was a 20-point a game scorer when he was in Indiana and Chicago. But he said when he came to play with Kobe, he had to learn how to be unselfish if he was going to win.
Right.
And that's a hard thing to do for a guy who's always been considered the man. The man where he from. Like every guy in the NBA was the man somewhere as a high schooler or at college or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But so everybody can't be the man in the NBA. I had the displeasure one time of telling this guy around my way that And Randy Brown was sorry. He said, how can you say Randy Brown's sorry when Randy Brown is a professional basketball player? This man make money to do something that you love to do as well. But guess what? He has the liberty. He has the ability to make money off something he loves to do. And he scores in the NBA. You know how hard it is to score in the NBA? He said, man, so don't ever call Randy Brown sorry. I was 18. I said that. I've never said that about a ball player. I don't think. Since then, I don't think. I might say, man. I might be like, man, your ass sorry, man. You can't even hit a 3-pointer.
Even the 12th man on the bench is a professional. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. But, you know, you make it $500,000 a year. Hey, you can't say nothing about me.
Nah, brother. Hey, I'd be cool just sitting on a bench, bro. I don't need to play.
You know. Hey, be at the end of the bench getting a manicure.
Right. That's what you think. I think that's had something to do with Dwight Howard going to the Lakers, man. He couldn't check his ego at the door. And, you know, Kobe, that's my team, man. And I don't think that's what worked out. And ever since Dwight Howard has filtered through the Lakers, man, he's been softer than cotton candy, man.
Well, that's the thing. But that's the thing, though. Hey, man. Hey, shout out to your wife, RTO.
Word up.
She was the MVP of the Hangouts Friday night, man. I swear she was.
She won that game, boy. She won that game for him.
Hey, man.
He's like, son of a bitch.
Nah. She came there just bitch. I said, she gotta be from Memphis, man. She gotta be from Memphis. You tell I said that.
RTO didn't have to watch the game. He said, oh, when I hit emotion upstairs, I know what's going on.
Yep.
Hey, because people, you know, he had one ear in the headphones and one ear out the headphones, so he was like, he was multitasking, man.
Yep. Yeah, my wife called Dwight Howard Mr. Kitty Paws because he yells soft, man.
That's crazy.
I'm like, he definitely should have stayed in Orlando.
Yeah, definitely, man. Because you know what, the likelihood of in that particular scenario, the likelihood that they wasn't going to get rid of Van Gundy, you know what I'm saying, it was inevitable because he was unhappy. Yep. In the NBA, they have to get rid of a coach before they get rid of a player.
Right.
Shit. You know, look at Houston. They ain't nothing to do with the coach. That was all the players in Houston.
Look where he got him. Look at where he got him. JB Bickerstaff, as much as I like old boy, he ain't do no more for them than Kevin McHale could have done for him.
Shit.
Right.
But I had a debate with a friend of mine about today's NBA player. Like most, I won't even say today. I'm just saying it probably happened, you know, back in the '80s and all that stuff too. But most of these players who are considered good and great, they don't want to be coached. Like LeBron. LeBron could have 6 rings right now if he would let somebody coach him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't know so much. Yeah, it's good to have a high basketball IQ, but there's certain things that a coach sees that a player don't see sometimes because a coach ain't out there playing. He ain't as emotionally vested on the court as a player is, so he's able to kind of sit back and kind of analyze things from a certain perspective. But when you don't let when you're not being coached and when you don't have an able coach to coach you, like, you know, just because you're a coach don't mean that you know what you're doing. You know, in a lot of cases. Look at Mike Brown. Yeah. Mike Brown was just along for the ride. So there was nothing in Mike Brown's pedigree that could actually excel LeBron to the next level. You know, because the coaches ain't built like that nowadays. Though you don't have a Chuck Daly, you don't have a Phil, you don't have a Red Auerbach, you don't have a Bill Fitch, you don't have them type of personalities. And you know, even then, back in those days, your ownership, they were hand in hand with the coaches. And I don't know where that took a turn for the worse. Probably when Magic got Paul Westphal. Paul Westhead fired.
I remember that. Hey,
there's like a couple. Yeah, I'm like, there's like a couple of those coaches left. You only got like George Karl and Greg Popovich.
Yeah. Well, George Karl gone. He's gone now. So
yeah.
Let me ask y'all this: if LeBron happens to lose this series, will he be considered one of the greatest losers of all times? Up there?
I wouldn't say he was going to the greatest loser because he does have two. It's some that don't have
Yeah.
any. They're great players.
Oh, what you say? Because the headphones had came out my head.
If LeBron so happens to lose these finals, will he be considered one of the greatest losers in sports?
Well, Charles Barkley would be.
No, yeah, Charles. Yeah, I don't think nobody tops Charles on that one.
No.
Yeah,
It's not just him. I mean, you got a lot of Hall of Famers that never won a championship.
Never won that, and
true.
that's what I was just alluding to. I was like, you can't say he'll be the greatest loser because he actually has two rings. He's a
Yeah,
champion twice, two times over, and
Right.
he's gonna go down as one of the greatest top 10 players. But in terms
Yeah.
of and that's the thing, when you start measuring yourself by somebody else's accomplishments, you're gonna always fail. You're always gonna be a
Right.
failure, and, because LeBron really shouldn't have to compare himself to Jordan because Jordan ain't even the greatest champion to ever live. That's Bill
Yeah.
Russell.
That's
Oh,
Bill
And
Russell.
true.
so,
whoa!
yeah,
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
yeah, Bill Russell is the greatest NBA champion that there is.
champion as
Yeah,
champion. Yeah,
yeah.
and,
And
I
plus,
mean,
think about his and even though those Celtics teams were very legendary and great,
yeah.
just imagine them without Bill Russell's contribution.
Nah,
They'd got beat by the Minneapolis Lakers. They'd got torn up
yeah.
by the Atlanta Hawks.
What
Sorry, the St. Louis Hawks.
Well, Bill Russell got like 11, right?
yeah.
Right,
That,
11. As
Yeah.
a player, and I think he got one more as a coach, as a player coach.
that blessed girl said Bill got 7.
no, he got 11.
Nah, it's more than that.
They
I
got
mean,
more than that.
if you know what I'm saying, that they don't want to go by championships. Believe me, they don't. Because if that's the case,
They're going. Who?
Robert Horry got more than Jordan.
Oh yeah, he
He has
do.
He
seven.
do though. He do
Yeah, he
though.
got 7.
Now
So,
that's
so if you're going, but I think they're doing it because of the torch bearers. Like LeBron's he's one of the torch bearers for this new NBA. But the thing
Yeah.
about it is, as much as we say the league is watered down, LeBron should have 6 rings. He should have 6 rings by now. If the league is truly watered down, I think
Yeah.
what it is that the rules have made the game a lot less desirable on some fronts. But if it's watered down, that means LeBron should, in essence, at least have 4. I say he should at least have 4. That's with his Miami tour alone.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
if
Let's
that's
look how
the
many he
case,
lost.
if that's the case, Carmelo Anthony should have one.
True.
That's true too. And I like Melo. I love Melo, man.
Yeah,
But
I always like Melo too.
Like, yeah.
Melo,
He
that
would
shit
have
his
had
own
one with
team.
He should
Denver.
have one.
Like,
All
he
the
would have.
top, all the top NBA, because this is the thing about the NBA now compared to the NBA back then. This NBA is way more athletic than that NBA has ever been.
Absolutely.
right.
You can't just be a Larry Bird type, man. You'll get swallowed up. You
Yeah.
can't just rely on your
No,
body.
you can't be a West Unseld playing center.
Right.
Right. Or you can't be a Tyler Hasbro or Adam Morrison either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
My man said
Hasbro,
Adam Morrison though.
it looks like
What's the cat that used to play for Gonzaga that was like a juggernaut?
That was Adam
man,
Morrison,
became-
right?
No. After him, what's the cat name, man? Jimmy Fredette. Played for
Dickie
Sacramento. Yeah.
Dickie, what's his name?
Not Dan Dick out. This is Jimmy Fredette.
Oh,
He was like about
Oh,
6'1",
I
6'2".
remember. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
him.
he was a baller for B. I'm sorry, he played for BYU. I'm sorry.
I remember that name.
I don't think of somebody coming out Gonzaga, man. I just noticed the day of the big man is like, I mean, the people play very small these days, man. Like,
Yeah.
But also too that no one is taking the time to develop big men. Like if you got a guy that's 6'10", 6'11", these coaches it's such a copycat league. These coaches they want to do the whole small lineup,
Euro
pick
type.
and pop. Right.
The
you
whole
know
Euro
what
thing.
happened? Yeah, I was ready to say that. When they start drafting Avena Sabonis and all them dudes like that, that
Yeah.
changed the whole dynamic.
Whole dynamic.
Yeah.
You mean you could go down there and dribble and then you could shoot the jumper? Oh man, more scorers.
Like Dirk Nowitzki and all them.
Yeah,
I
Dirk
always
Dirk
loved
changed
Dirk.
a lot.
You
Dirk
know
changed
that
a
man,
lot when it came to
that
the big
man
man. When it
changed.
came to the
Yeah,
big man.
he especially
Yeah,
changed for the big man.
I like Tyler Hansbrough too. That blessed girl saying Hansbrough. I thought he was gonna be a better pro than that, man. I loved him in North
But
Carolina.
you,
I
but you,
knew.
but you know, what you know what's amazing though? When I always me and my pops always talk about sports and stuff, and I was telling him, I said, it's amazing how they build some of these college players up. So when you look at some of the broadcasts when they're playing, oh man, Dick Vitale can make that dude sound like he the best
Oh,
the
you
best
ain't
next
lying.
thing to sliced
He's
bread.
look. He's a
But
blue
when
chip
he get
baby.
right,
Yeah.
when he get to the next,
Diaper
when he get to that
dandies.
next level, yeah, you get to that next level, you gotta see them. You gotta hear the commentators talk about him. Then they not praising him, and so a lot of them guys they're so used to getting praised that when they do get to the next level and they face ridicule, you don't see them after that 3 years. They're like, man, I'm gonna take my little money and invest it. I'm gonna go back and coach. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go back to the college game where I'm
All right.
appreciated,
When
and
you
it
Man, I'm
around
happens
gonna tell
like,
so
you
much.
something. I'm gonna tell you something. I mean, we got ACC teams here. You
mm-hmm.
know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like Maryland.
Uh-huh.
I'm a Big East fan. I'm a Georgetown
Yeah,
fan.
man. Me too,
Always
man.
been.
Okay.
But I'm gonna
Rutgers.
say this, and I always say this. A lot of times, them Duke players and the North Carolina players,
You better say it. You better. I know what you're finna say, but you better go and say it.
a lot of them players don't end up being top shelf when they hit the NBA.
Right.
I'm just being honest.
They
You know
And
what
over
I'm
if
they
they
over
saying?
do,
they
Very
over
few.
when they do, they
sensationalize them.
get injured.
Because I'm gonna tell you
Yep.
where I live at now. I live like 15, like 10 miles from where Danny Ferry live at, where Steve
Damn.
Wojciechowski live at. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying?
Uh-huh.
And and a lot of those players, man, the Duke players, all the way back to the Trajan Langdons and all them, to
Christian
the Nate.
Laettner.
Not he was an exception. I'm talking about the ones on the Duke roster from then who just was flat out didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? Like they got
Like,
drafted, but ended up
Jeff
just being nothing.
Jeff
like
Jeff
what happened to
Capel.
What happened to Christian Laettner?
Yeah, man.
Jeff
Well,
Capel.
Chris,
You name it. Man.
Hmm. Man, I don't. I think. What do y'all like? I always want to know this, and I thought that college basketball would not let this happen when these guys can just come and play for what is it, 1 season or 2 seasons, and then sign up for the
One and
draft.
gones.
I
Yeah, I
got a
don't.
problem with that. I
I
got a
got a.
big problem with that.
Me too. Big
My
problem.
problem is this. Like, I don't see what the problem is for them going straight to the NBA out of high school.
All right.
Because if one of them youngins get locked up when they 17 to 18, they'll send them straight to prison. They'll send them
Right.
straight to Iraq.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If
Yeah.
you're a
true.
grown man enough to do that, why you can't be? They talk about their mentality that they're not mature enough to play in the NBA.
But they
But
can go
they
die for you
mature.
though.
I'm like,
Yeah, they can
shit,
go
look at
die for you.
LeBron, look at Kobe.
Man, I was
You
But
know
gonna
what
you
I'm
know,
say
That's
saying?
yeah.
fine.
that
But
was
you got, like it's all a part of the bigger scheme of things. Like
Yep.
if you can stop the influx of young men becoming millionaires that happen to be men of color, you're gonna get them. But and a lot of times I'm gonna put it like this. I was watching the NFL draft. I know we're talking NBA, but I was watching the NFL draft, and I was looking at how two guys from this area who played at Ole Miss. That's in Mississippi, though. That they on their draft day and before their draft days, they had controversy around them. And what that does is that drives the guaranteed money down for them.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
Larry McConsell and Kim Dichu are supposed to be at least top five picks, both of them,
yeah.
back to
Especially
back.
Thompson, man. That
Right,
was
but
some
what happened?
bullshit too.
But what happens is, and it's partially their fault too. I can't just blame the system, but the system looks at that like, you know what? I can get this dude right here at a steal in the third round, and I ain't got to pay him $39 of guaranteed money. I can just get him for a steal and just make him play his heart out, and then they let him earn it. If he don't earn it, he don't get to a certain level, we're gonna cut him anyway.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey, Hurst, let me ask you a question. You remember this guy? He played maybe about 99, 2000. We had him in high school. I remember he was killing it. His father ended up going to Memphis to coach, Jawan Wagner.
Yeah, I remember D Wag. Yeah, I remember.
Man, he came to the high
You
school.
talking Milt Wagner's
Yep,
boy.
yep.
Yeah.
He came to our school and put up. I swear to God, he put up like 100 points in our gym, bro. And we
Yeah,
had a decent basketball team.
I remember that. I remember that game. They televised that game. They televised the result of it all over.
Yeah, he went to the pros and
Bigger Hurts.
Yes.
yo, what's
Man,
up?
y'all got one of the best basketball players in NBA history.
Who?
Penny Hardaway.
Man, hey, do not get me started with Penny Hardaway, man. Do not make me go off about Penny Hardaway. Man, Penny Hardaway, to me, Penny Hardaway, he the biggest bust for Memphis, man.
Man, could
Nah,
be so much.
I don't think he is, man. You know, because he did his career.
Elliot Perry had a better career than Penny Hardaway.
No, man.
Hey,
No.
But you know why I say that though?
Man,
Because you got to know Penny. Like, I don't know Penny personally, but I just know the streets talk.
Right.
And we used to have this thing called the Blood City Classic every year. This was from the time Penny was in high school, even before high school. And what it is, all the area players come back and they play in these tournaments. You know what I'm saying? And so dude will come down here, man. He wouldn't work. He wouldn't be in the weight room. He wouldn't be conditioning. He'd be out just hanging out, cooling out. So that's why all his injuries come from, because he wasn't a very his conditioning was poor.
pennies.
Right.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
But also, I mean, believe it or not, I was a Memphis Tigers fan.
Really?
Yeah, when they used to have they used to get some serious squads, man. You know what I'm saying?
Even when man, Van X used to kill us, man. Every damn year, man. Van X would kill us twice a year. Well, 3 times, because he would play us in the tournament. But back then it was the Great Midwestern Conference, and I think that I want to say Virginia played in that conference. Not Virginia. I think Virginia was always ACC. I'm trying to think of, it was another East Coast team that was lumped up with us. I can't remember who it was, but that year they had Penny Hardaway, Billy Smith, Tony Matlock, David Vaughn, who was Coach Finch's nephew. We had some squads.
Yeah, y'all had some squads, man.
So now we're trying to get back to those glory days or whatever.
But after Penny, y'all had some squads.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, we had that squad that was ranked like number 3, like they had Lorenzen Wright on it, and it had
yeah, that was my man. Lorenzen Wright went to the Clippers.
Right, yeah. Lorenzen Wright, and it was this guy. It was this guy that was 6'4". His name was Michael Wilson. Michael Wilson can jump on top of the backboard, snatch 4 quarters off, and put $1 up there as he's doing it.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah,
he ended up playing for the Globetrotters. He didn't get drafted. If that dude if he would have had a consistent handle, oh man, he'd have gave Jordan a run for his money. Cause that dude could flat out jump anybody on jump balls. He was the center. And Michael was number 6'4". He was number 6'4", man. But the man could flat out sky. Well, yeah, but Penny, man, he's a city treasure, man. But I wish to God that the injuries wouldn't have,
Well, they said he got shot way before he went to school.
He got shot in the foot in his senior year in high school, messing around in North Memphis. He got shot hanging out with his cousin. He had a cousin named LaMarcus Golden, who was a ball player down here as well. Real talented dude too. He had just as much more potential and talent than Penny did, but he just was in the streets.
Man, I wish we never traded him.
Damn.
Hey, cause you know what? My dad was like, he was in the right place. I said, man, this thing, if Shaq was in Shaq and Webber in Orlando, you had Penny there with Chris Mullin, and Tim Hardaway, Two Hardaways. Yeah, man. He had to play the 2 where he was shooting there, but it's still an extra set of eyes on the court.
Yeah,
so it never hurts.
All right.
Yeah, Penny was my man. I like Penny, man.
Yeah, Penny was cool. Yeah. His cousin, his cousin used to live around the corner from me. I lived a block over from his cousin named Torrance. We all used to play ball together in the hood. But Penny cool. I won't say he the biggest bust, but he had the most promise and he ain't followed through with all that because he had, his injuries and whatnot.
I'm gonna tell you somebody I ran into, man. Oliver Miller.
Oh man, big dog, hamburger
Big,
eating,
big old.
meat and potatoes eating, mug.
Man, I
only
seen
man,
him.
only man on the scene something bigger than Barkley.
Man, I seen him one time, man, at a cookout. Man, him was talking, man. That dude huge, man. He
He
cool though,
big.
you know what I'm saying?
He
And
seemed like a cool dude.
man, he got jammed up, man. Got jammed up.
Oh,
Went
for
went.
real.
Yeah, he had the Jonah on him and got jammed up, and he got um like a year or something
Damn.
at the jail. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Got jammed up with the joint and everything. I'm saying to myself, man, like damn, dude, you had a longer NBA career than some of these superstars.
For real.
You feel what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Wow.
And you should have some money. I mean, he ain't look like he was broke, but he ain't act like he had no money per se.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Like, you shouldn't have no reason to be carrying nothing.
Yeah.
Nah, for real. Like it's always go back to what you said, CX. Like all people that these cats that got that money, they want to be gangsters.
Yep.
Cats that's
And vice
gangsters.
versa.
Yeah, man. Like, just because you got money don't make you no gangster, man. You gotta,
Ah,
that's
People,
something
people,
within.
we think money makes us untouchable, but
For
you
real.
ain't playing. But you ain't playing by the same set of rules. It's always that extra set of rules. The flip side of the coin. Money,
Hey.
money don't make you invincible.
hey, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something real, man. I go back around my way, and a lot of them dudes that know me, they know what I used to be. But right
Mhm.
now, I'm not that dude no more. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I haven't been that dude for 20 years. But
Mhm.
still, them dudes that's out there that got money, that don't know me, they wondering why the dudes that got money cool with me. They're like, man, how you cool with this dude, man? You feel what I'm saying? And the dudes that I know that got money, I know they suckers for real. And I said, and I tell them all the time, I say, man, money don't buy you respect. You know
That's
what I'm
what it
Don't.
saying?
don't do.
Sure don't. It
Money
get
do
you a lot of
not.
friends. Get you a lot of friends
Yeah,
though.
but they ain't real friends
Yeah,
though.
real
Yeah,
friends.
they ain't real friends.
A lot of a lot of frenemies.
Mister
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Money ain't gonna buy you happiness either, man. You know.
Mister
Oh,
Mister
oh, oh,
Mister
Oh,
Mr. Miles.
Diaz.
hey.
Mr. Miles, what's going on, brother?
It's popping.
We'll just talk about you, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, come
Hey
on,
man,
man.
I got a question. What going back to basketball? How many think Kyrie gone next year?
You know
Nah.
what? If
He ain't
LeBron
going nowhere.
if LeBron's there, he's gone.
Cavs
No.
still
I'm
gonna
I'm
win
That's what
this
I'm
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 year.
I'm
thinking.
I'm
I'm
I'm I'm
thinking.
I'm I'm
Cavs
I'm
four
asking.
three.
This
Cavs
Yeah,
get
this
seven.
this. Hey, this is my
if,
prediction. I think that LeBron goes. He gonna trade up for Chris Paul. 'Cause he need a real facilitator.
you know what?
Nah.
And
I
Kyrie
don't I don't
Kyrie
I don't
might
I
be on
don't
the
see.
Clippers.
Kevin Love is gone.
Yeah,
Kevin
That's
Love
what I tell
Kevin
you.
Love's gone.
yeah,
Kevin Love is leaving anyway, but I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know if y'all ever pay this any attention. I try not to see stuff, but I end up seeing stuff all the time that make me think. Um, I remember when LeBron first got back to Cleveland. I don't know
Great
if y'all
man.
remember this. He did a Nike commercial, right? And if you look at that commercial, all the Cavaliers they're in the huddle, and he like giving them a pep talk or whatever. If you look at that commercial very closely, you can see Irving's this interest in being in that commercial. I wish I could. Let me see if I can find that
I
joint.
think I think that sounds familiar.
Yeah,
But I
Kyrie
think
Irving's looking like he don't want to have no part of that.
You
yeah.
know what it is too? I think he needs somebody, some seasoned players, man. Some players that have been in the playoffs and deep in the playoffs. You
Who
know what
But
I'm
LeBron?
saying?
they got rid of Verjao. They should have never got rid of Verjao.
Yeah.
Nah, nah, they
I
never
mean, they
should have got
wasn't
rid
really
of him.
doing nothing with him though, cause I mean they ain't do nothing with him throughout the whole season. He was just sitting on the bench.
Well,
Hey,
last year he was hurt. You know,
Yeah.
and I don't care what they say. When you get hurt, you lose. Hey, you lose your position. It's like you can't lose your spot if you hurt. That's BS. Yes, you can. Shit, ask Drew Bledsoe how he lost his starting job when he got hurt. So don't
Well,
give me
well,
that crap.
well, I'll say this, just like what you said earlier. You said something earlier, Hurts. About Chris Bosh. Yeah, Chris Bosh did change a little bit, but the only thing that LeBron needed from him was rebounds and blocks. That's it.
That's all he needed.
Yeah.
That's all he
That's
needed.
all he needed. That's all. Because you remember that last game, he ain't scored a damn point and they won. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? But he had
True.
like 18 damn rebounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, Kevin Love ain't even giving him 20 rebounds,
And
15 rebounds.
Kevin
but you
Love.
know what's funny? Hey, you know what's funny about that? That's his game, though. You see what I'm saying? But what
Nah,
happens is
because Kevin Love used to rebound his ass off in
that's what I'm
Minnesota.
saying.
Like,
When he was in Minnesota, that was primarily he was a 2010 dude. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like he was
yeah.
guaranteed to get you 20. I mean, I'm sorry, not 2010, 2015. This dude's like one of the top 3 rebounders in the
In
league.
the
But
NBA.
His ass
what
just
happens is
he started living behind the line.
exactly. I was about to say that. What happened is when some of these coaches like, well, Kevin, you know, we're gonna write in the office where you taking all these threes, and so the more threes he takes, the more threes he thinks he can make. So, like you said, instead of him, I always see him run for the 3-point line. When I like, why is he running for the 3-point line? These folks need. Tristan Thompson can't do it by himself down there in the paint.
No. And
You know
then
what I'm saying?
No, he can't.
another thing too, Chris Bosh was more athletic than Kevin Love.
That's
Kevin
true.
Love
That
Kevin
is
Love
true.
is not coordinated. He cannot score in the post.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm
No,
saying?
sure
Every
can.
yeah.
time
I don't
every
know. I
time
don't
he
know, but
tried
I don't know. I think he's well. The games I used to watch him in Minnesota, he was efficient. He was very efficient down there in the block. But the thing
He
about
could
it is,
score in the post, but Chris Bosh got way better footwork down in the post though.
exactly right.
When he wants to. I mean, he takes so many threes for my taste. I'm just saying.
But what I'm
Right.
saying is when you down in the post, when Kevin Love down in the post, he got isolation with just that one player. He trying to take that player. Every time he do something, they putting the ball right back on his head. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm like, damn, man, where your moves at, man? I could have did that to him, man. What are you
Yeah,
doing, man? You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And
He likes to go straight up. He don't no pump fakes, no nothing.
no
He
nothing, no
posts up
nothing,
and just
man.
go straight up, and then it ain't nothing to time that and to block it.
Man,
Yeah,
them cats
it's
better go.
like
Them cats better go see Elijah one this summer.
yeah, it's like he might as well put that on Craigslist, man. Everybody can see it, man. You feel what I'm saying, man?
Hey, you guys, anybody following? I know it's got shot down last time, but I'm gonna bring it back up again. If it gets shot down, so be it. Well, anybody hearing what's going on with that the Troy Ave thing?
Nah, I ain't been paying
Nah.
attention to that.
He gonna
Yeah,
get
no
the
chance to it.
Plexico. He gonna get the
Yeah, he's gonna
Plexico.
Plexico his ass.
Nah,
He
he
gonna
gonna
do
get the
something.
Texas. He gonna get the he
Yeah.
gonna get the Mumia Abu Jamal joint. He ain't finna get the Plexico. Plexico
He's in
got
a
out.
tough spot. He's in a tough spot, and I'll tell you why. Because he's gonna have to do some snitching, man, and that's gonna go against everything that he supposedly stand for. So he's got to keep his
Why?
mouth shut, man.
Why the body's endorsing snitching?
Hey, I'm just calling like I see it. Like, yo, what do you do? What do
Uh,
you do,
Nah,
man? You going?
but you're absolutely right. A lot of you guys, a lot of us, man, are not built for jail life, prison life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot, especially these cats who out here used to get money,
Yeah.
who ain't never been in the system. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? They looking for
that was
they looking
me.
for a way out.
That was me. I wasn't thinking about going to prison, but I had to go. You feel what I'm
You got to
saying?
go, yeah. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
if you get caught up, you gotta go. Unless you know somebody in Canada, you can get
Man, let me tell
political
you something.
asylum or something.
They got that now. Unless he get in Cuba, but even if he get in Cuba, that ain't gonna work because they just
Nah, they just did that embargo, so yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
exactly.
Fact.
Man,
Hey, it's
Man, how about Gaddy just try to kick me out the group? He said I violated.
why?
He just put it Gaddy stupid.
For a video?
He just said on one of my posts, violation, you are out of the Facebook group.
you must have threw a banger on there. I gotta check that out.
This
And
man threw
Man,
like 3 of them.
yeah, hers been going nuts, man.
Man,
It been so many people posting. I ain't even get to hear people's stuff, man.
you
it's a
know what?
joy, man.
At first, it was just the few of us that was in the hangouts.
Right.
But then
Yeah.
I think the more other people that invited,
Uh-huh.
they started posting. Like
Yeah.
I'll never, man, they started posting, and I try to watch every last one of them. And
Yeah,
what's
me
crazy
too.
about it is everybody is bringing it. Like they really are bringing it.
Yeah.
I
Is
try to
Blessed Girl still in the shit? Is Blessed Girl still in the chat?
think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, you know what? Well, CX probably be more. He's probably be more inept to show her how to work. Renaissance. I don't know that much on it. But oh, speaking of sequences and samplers and drum machines, um, we've been going back and forth about this beat thing for I don't know some months now. I've come to the conclusion that hey man, I ain't spending my money on no beat thing because you know why?
Why?
I already got a beat thing. It's called an
ASR?
ASRX. Yeah,
Okay.
it's so
And
and it's
pretty
probably
much there you go.
and it's better than a beat thing. Even though I've never handled a beat thing before, but hey, I'm gonna say that $200 or whatever how much I was gonna spend on it.
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you, man. Don't let nobody discourage you, man. Even though that beat thing on paper, marketing looked like a Fisher Price joint. I played with that joint for a while, a while back, and watched a million videos on it. And that joint got non-destructive chopping on it. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
you were
saying?
saying that before.
Yeah, yeah, it got
I mean,
non-destructive.
that's pretty fucking big.
Yeah,
Hey, but
non.
who said that I don't know who I don't know who it was that said that the cat DL Peace was on. They said he had
Yeah.
like a whole
Oh
bunch of
yeah.
videos on
Yeah,
there.
Oh
Hey,
no,
did
he
did
was he was on it hard.
yeah. I used to watch his videos, man. He
hey
was
did
like,
Yeah.
didn't you get into it with somebody get into it with him?
I did.
What happened, dog?
We was talking about something and talking about an MPC or something, and I started talking about the 4,000, and he was like, like trying to go at me like I'm some. I just started making beats or something, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
so I
a
said,
lot of
so
people, a lot of people who follow him just start making beats, so he just figured he was one of them.
yeah. I was like, hold up, man. I said, you act like I just started making beats. I said, man, I've probably been making beats longer than you. You know what I'm saying?
I
And
can
then
guarantee
I was
that.
ready. I was ready for him to jump out there. So when he be having his little beat challenge, I just take his head off. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
was in one of them.
I used to watch him. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I did a couple of those too.
And I was like, I ain't gonna go there with this brother, man. I really, you know. So
Hey
hey,
man, stay on your dean, man. Stay on your dean.
yeah, that's what I try to do.
Well, he
Stay
was
on my
riding
D.
that beat thing like it was the new Renaissance, man.
Man,
Yeah.
he did a good job with it though, man. I
He
give him
did.
that, man.
I'd have gave him some money, man. Beat thing should have gave that man some money, man. He probably was pushing units out single handedly. Shoot. And I was looking, he was trying to backtrack when I guess what he got what he grabbed a Renaissance or the studio, and then he was saying, man, I posted that video a while ago. I was me then,
Yeah.
this is me now, and all that. Like, all right,
Yeah, I
crazy.
think he went Renaissance, then he went Studio. That I don't. I think he got the touch. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but
Where's that brother?
I,
What part of the map is that brother from?
I
New
think
York.
he in New York, right?
Yeah, he in New York.
No, shit.
I mean, he's a big advocate of the MPCs. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He
Yeah.
definitely is. And like RTO said, he went he went Renaissance studio. He got Renaissance studio, and I think he got the touch too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be checking out that and that Flux dude.
Man, Flux
Yeah.
Flux
got
with it.
into it one time too, man.
Oh shit.
Man,
Damn, CX.
Sierra got beef all around the globe, man.
Yeah, damn, bro.
Yeah,
Nah, cause
he started talking about this, um, the beef between the swing of the MPC and the swing
Oh.
of the machine and all this stuff, man. Yeah.
He was
Then
trying to.
he started going technical, talking
Yeah.
about
So what was he saying? He's saying the MPC swing is inferior to the to
No,
the native instrument.
he was
well,
saying it was the same.
There it is.
he
Okay, I
tried to
got
say it's the same.
Yo,
He tried to
yo.
say,
You
Nah.
probably going to the PPQ and all that shit.
Yeah,
yeah,
he did.
yeah,
Damn sure
yeah,
did.
yeah.
He
Yo,
He
was.
yo,
He.
tried
can
to,
people hear me?
yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
hear you,
All
man.
right, that took me so long to figure out. All right, word.
He basically said that it's the operator, not the machine. He said,
Well, that's a
Mm,
that's a
mm,
damn lie.
okay.
There's a
Nah,
difference.
because
There's a definite difference.
the NPC definitely there's something within the NPC that brings that swing out.
yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
'Cause I went
My,
back to my XL a couple days ago after being on machine forever, and I was like, damn, man, I know I was on the NPC now. This thing, machine sounds like a machine.
I thought your XL was took apart, man.
Man, I found I replaced the pad sensors.
Remember he said
Congratulations.
he bought the MPD
No,
16 or
I didn't
letter
buy the
letter.
MPD. Someone gave
Well,
me a
somebody
free
gave it to you,
MPD. Yeah,
right?
man. The
And
MPD
I
16
thought
has
my
some
pads was
sensors.
out on my right. I thought my pads were out on my XL until I pulled it out the attic this morning and
Hey,
started playing around with it. And I was like, dang, this
you know
joint
what
does work.
Hey CX man, I gotta talk to you about something, man. I want to make a switch for what we're talking about. I need to switch out something. I need to get something
Okay.
definitely. But hey, Zen, you know what I'm looking to get? I'm looking to go into Ableton. I seen that AP that Kai APC joint.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna go out to
Oh
grab
shit.
me one of them.
Yeah,
Shit.
I was gonna ask the shit about that because I know they, man. You know how many times it's an APC right now that I just saw in
With the older one or
guitar,
the newer one?
the older APC 40,
That's the
Yep,
one
Yeah.
I got.
yep. That's
That's
what
the one I
Yeah.
got.
and
word.
I see it every time I go to Guitar Center. But and the crazy thing about it is I have Ableton, but I don't use Ableton.
Man, I still trying to figure it out, man. I'm lost. It's a I guess people saying it's the same as I mean, if you can use a machine, you can use Ableton, but I mean, I guess
You can, but it's Ableton's a little deeper.
uh-huh.
It
It
is.
can it can be deeper. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, exactly. If you can treat it just like machine, but if you want it to be deeper, it can be deeper.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. To me, Ableton has an MPC swing to it, man. Like
It
a
do.
crazy.
It do.
In RTO, you know, because you use the 4000 stuff like that.
Yeah.
Ableton does swing like an MPC.
Yeah. And matter of fact, they got a whole bunch of swing presets. You can get the SP swings and all that
Yep.
too.
Yep, they
Damn, bro.
do. They do.
I just the machine is yeah. I was playing because I got Ableton Intro, and obviously
Okay.
I'm pretty limited. And I was playing around. I tried to sync my machine up to it. And I was playing. I got a little drum pattern. I'm rocking with this. I like this, man. It just got a different world to it, man. And I'm kind of intrigued now to start really trying to branch out now, man.
Man, I tell you, if you like, say if you got some drum loops, so you got a 2-bar drum loop or whatever, all you gotta do is just drop that bitch right into one of your clips, and if your warping is on, it'll just snap to your timer just like that. You ain't gotta do shit.
Wow,
I
wow.
used to
Yeah,
use,
I mean,
I used to use Ableton with my 2500, man. I did like 2 beats, and I did a James Brown joint, and I did some quote unquote organic stuff. I got to find on joints too, man.
Man,
So what's
I did whole albums in Ableton, man, from beats to vocals, everything,
yeah,
man.
what the hell? Okay.
yeah. Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah. You could Ableton is a full doll.
what happened in Orlando, man? 50 slain at gay nightclub?
You didn't hear
Yeah,
that? It's been on the news all day, man.
I know.
yeah.
I don't. I've been out of touch. I'm a YouTuber, man. I watch YouTube day and
Yeah,
night, man.
you're the one. You live in Florida too.
Hey, G, how? Won't you lighten us up on that, my brother?
What's up? Oh, so basically, it's like the worst mass shooting terrorist attack since 9/11, essentially. Um, you just turn on CNN; it'll be on the next 3 days.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
pretty.
You know. I'm just down in my living room because I got
This
all these
somebody
boxes. I'm
they're
packing
trying to tie
stuff.
this to a terrorist attack, man.
Yeah,
He
it's
losing.
I guess they trying to say it's domestic terrorism.
Yeah,
They just saying the guy got a brown face, so they automatically he's a terrorist. So
Right.
well,
Yeah,
I mean,
he was Muslim. Yeah,
I'm just
he
saying
was
that
Muslim.
I'm just saying
yeah,
that they keep mentioning Islam and mosque, but he was associated with member of ISIS, someone who left America to be a
well, I
suicide.
mean that's part of the propaganda, but
I know, but I'm just saying what's given at
My
this
whole
point.
thing, my whole thing is this, man. Like, with that situation, they were quick to say it was an act of terror, but all these other mass shootings, they won't come out and say it was an act of terror. They just said it was a lone wolf,
Yeah,
mentally disturbed man. You feel what I'm saying? All of
Well,
it
the
is,
majority of mass shootings are from white people. That's the funny thing.
but it's not just from white people. When you inflict terror on somebody,
Yeah,
then that's what it is.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's what
saying?
it was.
yeah. Now who's playing beats? Who's that?
oh, I'm sorry,
No,
Doc
fuck
couldn't
that.
hear that.
oh yeah.
G
Oh,
Hop
Doc
don't
couldn't hear
want
that.
it with me. G Hop don't want it with me.
I'm
Yo
on
ass.
Oh shit.
headphones now.
Here we go.
Hey yo, G Hop, how you getting down to DC, man?
Amtrak.
Amtrak. CX picking you up?
I don't know. Someone going. I hope.
Well, you gonna come in at Union Station.
Yeah.
Big yo, bro. That's what's up, man. I can't
Yeah.
wait.
So yeah, what actually we had to do was because my friend who plays the piano, he'll be at Berkeley, so we're taking like 5:40 p.m. train, so we'll be there like 1 a.m. Saturday
Whoa.
morning.
Well, you might have to catch an Uber.
Yeah. The train. The train, because he has a class that day. So we'll be around it.
Better call Geico.
Well, if Gadget getting in Clinton from Union Station to Clinton, that's like, whoa, that's probably about 45
No,
minutes.
but the thing is, he actually has his cousins live in Clinton, so we would have a ride from them if no one else, you know.
Oh, his cousin lives in Clinton?
He's got his
Hey,
cousins have they
G,
live in Clinton.
G
Yeah.
Hop
Whoa.
bringing the whole damn band down.
Hey, the
I'm just
whole band, hey,
I'm
whole
bringing
band count.
man. I'm just bringing one of my musician dudes.
Hey, don't bring that dude you had on the hangout that time,
I don't
man.
know him in real life.
Oh, all right.
He lives in Florida though. You should
I
watch
don't
out
know.
for.
I'm good, man. I'm in the cuts. I'm in the country, bro.
He lives in the Miami area.
Oh yeah, I'm way from there, man.
Yeah.
Sure, man. It's crazy, man. So what else is going on in the news? Anybody wanna got like anything goes thing? Someone wants to talk about? We could talk about it.
Shit.
Man, let's just talk about the last hangout, man, before July, man. When
Hey,
I saw Gadget's video
Yeah.
on
yeah.
YouTube, I got sad like the last episode of Martin, man. Like really, like I was truly heartbroken.
Yeah, well, a lot of people cleared their Friday nights out. There was something to look forward to, man. I
Yeah.
definitely was on them, man.
Now I got to take my wife out on Fridays. I hope he's happy.
Yeah, man.
Oh
Friday.
man.
Like now, are you happy? Now I got to take her out on Friday.
Hey, he could just, come in, start it up, and then he could just leave it on till it's all
Now,
over.
but I think it's cool though. I think
Yeah.
a little breathing room. It's all good.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta let it breathe.
Absolutely, man. Oh,
Hey,
Yeah.
actually,
let me say this, man. I don't mean to cut y'all off.
look.
That last thing you were talking about, the deadliest shooting in American history, that wasn't as much as they say, that wasn't the
Recent.
deadliest shooting in American history.
And it's only because of the body count.
The body count the Rosewood massacre in Florida, 150 deaths.
What year was
Jesus.
that? Because they're just saying since 9/11.
Oh, since 9/11, of course.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Tulsa massacre, the Arkansas massacre, the East St. Louis massacre,
Yeah.
all these are like
The Black
150.
the Black Wall Street massacre.
That was the Tulsa massacre.
Okay, yeah.
That was 300 to 3,000 deaths.
Jesus. Wow. I didn't know
But
that.
that won't be in your history books.
Nah.
Yeah.
Of course not. Of course not. It's counterproductive for it to be in history books because it goes against the whole brainwashing mechanism of public schools.
Uh huh.
But that's not my
Oh,
business.
Oh, and also, how could you
Ain't my
say that?
business no more.
How could you
Shoot.
say that when How could you say that when Timothy McVeigh killed 168
Yep.
American men and
Exactly.
women and children?
Right.
Yeah.
Because they specifically said shooting.
Yeah. He said he took out.
Yeah.
He said he took out 1/3 of that club, man.
Dang.
AR-15.
And
Yeah.
I got family down there and friends too. Um, I know my cousin ain't gonna be in no gay bar. My cousin ain't gonna be in no gay bar though. So if so, they better.
Uh,
Hey, they got a lot of explaining to do, Lucy.
yeah.
Mm.
Man, it's crazy, man. Hey, okay, I wanted to. So the Zulu Nation has came out and apologized to the victims, man. So what is that saying?
And guilt to me, or either you're guilty, or there's a certain level of suspicion of guilt somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
If you're not guilty of something, you don't be apologizing, man. That's
Uh,
what I've always
I
done.
don't know. My wife often apologizes to me when I'm wrong. I don't know. I think that's a Jedi mind trick or some shit, but
But
I'm not certain.
I mean, you would do that
Yeah.
just to move on. Like I've done that with my
Right.
wife. Like, even if I'm not wrong, I say I'm sorry just because I'm just tired of the
And
arguing.
Chelsea
But,
ended.
right. Like
Yeah.
Mm.
Look, she's trying some Jedi mind trick shit on me, but I'll get to the bottom of it.
your
But
boy. Oh, I'm sorry.
no, I'll listen to you, brother. I'm sorry.
The boy Star opened up this whole thing, man. He really they'll give him props, man, for breaking
Oh,
the story and all that.
Star was gun ho about it, man. He ain't
Yeah.
let up on that shit.
Nah.
He was going in.
Yeah.
I watched a few of his videos when he was
Yep.
interviewing a couple of cats from the Zulu Nation,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
man, that dude got to let that shit rest at
Yep.
all.
He's kept his foot on their neck, man. He's even saying, I agree with him. I think they should disband the Zulu Nation Act. What has the Zulu Nation like? Well, it should be disbanded, man. It's run its course. It's time to go on to something else, man.
Knife Wonder will be mad.
I don't think it need to be disbanded because to me that was bigger than Africa Bambaataa.
It sure
It
was.
was though. It was.
It is, brother. They ain't gone nowhere yet.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah. Yeah. It
because
is.
that's still that's like saying, well, Cool Herc ain't spun no records in, man, 30 years. Well, you know what? We don't need to we don't need to be celebrating him. We need to just forget all about Cool Herc. It's still a part of history. It's
I
still a
got you.
part of it's still a part of the fabric of what makes hip hop.
I
Although
just
he fucked up, and had his own personal agenda, that shouldn't discredit the whole movement. You know what I'm saying?
it,
But if they're gonna uphold him and what he's doing, then that opens up another dialogue, another conversation. To
right.
whereas, are we still supporting this movement, although it supports, pedophilia and, this, that, and the third.
Shit, I mean they need to shut Christianity down. You feel what I'm saying? If that's the case, and I ain't trying to infringe on nobody's religion or nothing like that. I mean Catholicism. Look how many preachers there have.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, look here. We can go, who we? Yeah, you're right.
Oh man.
But yeah, but it's it's unfortunate, man. When I saw the dude, it was more than one cat who came out. Like, I can see it was just one dude. But then you got, like, everybody coming out of the woodworks with a story. It can't all be about money. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked
Yeah.
up.
Man, I don't know.
Mm.
Try to
Everybody
get that
quiet.
right here. Man, I'm gonna have to give me a manual, man, for this 8,000. I've tried to sit here and work with it.
Man, you got to hit me up, man. You got to hit me up. If you hit me up, I
Oh shit.
whatever you need to know about it, I'll let you know.
Sorry about
Man,
that.
look here. I see so much potential in it, but it's kind of like I'm trying to learn Mandarin and I ain't got a translator. Like,
it's
damn, but this Mandarin shit is hard.
it's
Eh,
it's it's something like what part you sample it in. You can use the auto chop, but you still adjust the points to where you want them.
Now, you know what? I've done all that, and I think after I chopped up my sample, I couldn't find out how to get the pads and stuff working, or get it so I could pull that particular that particular what you call it, a pattern on here or something.
Well, what you gotta do is, on the main range screen, it might have a MIDI audio track, couple audio tracks, then the MIDI tracks. You have to
Yes, four,
assign.
I'm looking at my screen right now. I got 4 audio, excuse me, and 4 MIDI.
Yeah, you have to assign those MIDI tracks, one of those MIDI tracks to the program that you just chopped up.
Okay.
I think it's for we should do it behind the beats on. We need to do some more. I want to see some more behind the beats on Digital Hustle, man.
I totally
I
get it.
agree. You
Yeah,
gotta do
he said he was gonna be
another one on
doing some new
CX.
ones, right?
Yeah, because
Yo,
he got to do another one on CX, man. Well, he already did one on CX. I'm
word,
trying to
word.
think who else.
That was a dollar bin. That wasn't really that wasn't a behind the beats though.
I
No,
don't see it.
okay. So he ain't doing behind the beats and shit. He did
No,
the one he just
the recent one,
the recent one you just did, and the other one you did.
But the other one I did that a year ago.
Okay, well it's about time again, man.
Yep.
I'm sorry, man.
Look it up.
Nah,
Yeah,
I
but
think he said he
it's
was gonna
about
be
time.
doing behind the beats for mentals, right?
That would
I
be
don't
dope.
know,
Mental is dope, man.
Word up.
man. I met him that day. I met
Man,
Mental that
I
day.
was listening to that. He dropped his video in the box or whatnot.
Yeah.
And man, I'm sitting here listening to this dude. I'm not even expecting him to spit. I'm like, okay, this beat sounds real dope. Then he starts spitting. I'm like,
Then he
what
go
in
in.
the hell?
Hey,
Goodness,
that man got bars, man.
Yeah,
man, bars is an understatement.
cause when he came in, when we were doing the record, the dollar big joint, I seen him over there digging while I was making a beat, and then when I made the beat, he started rocking. He turned around, looked at me. He said, "Damn," he had a son with him, so he
Yeah.
stood over in the corner and just started watching me the whole time. And he was like, "Man, I got bars, man." That was the first time him and Russell was in there. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Cause
Right.
Russell had picked a couple albums from me too. So
That's a dope too, man.
yeah, I mean,
Hey, what was you
Russell,
eating? You got some peanut butter jelly sandwich or something?
I'll think the same thing.
Big Mac, man. I'm sorry, man. It's been a long day today. Man.
He had his mouth selling that chicken marsala, man. Yeah, he just ain't had to settle.
I'm trying to close my eyes and think this is chicken masala.
mm,
Hey man, thinking is so shall it be, man.
Hey man, I'm kind of intimidated coming up to the DMV, man. I tell you that, bro. I'm real
why?
Why is
intimidated
that?
because there's a lot of talent up there, bro.
It is. It is. Yeah,
Come on, man.
I was thinking the same thing. Not probably along the line, but almost the same thing. I'm like, man, you know what? I said, man, all these cats, man, up here, it's an all-star lineup.
Word up.
Man, y'all both playing, man. Acting like you ain't got no fire.
Man,
Yeah.
look here. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna have to bring you about 4 hard drive worth of stuff to even match to even match up with these them cats in that area.
Man, I
Man.
mean, I mean,
I think I might be okay. I got some stuff tucked away. I probably won't need to bring up in just this 1 hard drive.
man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I watched for a while. You know what I'm saying? Sean Torre, Roddy, and all them. I watched from the sidelines, for a while, and I was like, man, because my man kept saying, man, you need to put your stuff out there, man. Them dudes need to hear your stuff. And then Logic Bone was like, man, me and him was sitting in the van, and I was playing some songs. She said, man, what the hell? I said, man, call Gadget, man. You need to do a video on you. And I had Gadget's number for like 4 months, man. And then called him. He came over my house and we just did it, man. and it's weird because now it's like people like, oh man, I've been following you for a while, and I'm like, damn, I ain't even been out here that long. How you
That's
been
me,
following
man.
you
I've been
for a
following your
while,
ass for a
man?
long time, bro.
Yo, shit,
I,
I was following
Yeah.
RTO, shit.
Hey, I
Yeah,
don't
I've
trust,
been following.
I don't trust none RTO say nothing when it come to a beat. It's like, man, I'm like, you just nothing, bro. Stop it.
Hey, that would it be though. That's what it be. I mean, like the one that I played that was hella old. That shit was hella old.
Man,
Man,
look, it's old to you, but it's new. It's new to everybody else's ears.
Word up.
yeah,
But
True.
so it ain't never old in actuality because as long as somebody ain't heard it, it can never be old.
that's
True.
right.
Uh-huh.
I had to
True.
get over that, man, cause like, I used to be like, man, I play beef with somebody, I'd be like, man, that shit old as hell, man. They be like, that shit ain't old to me. You know what I'm saying? That
Man,
ain't old to me.
I really hate that y'all took your shit down on SoundCloud, especially you, CX. I just
Yeah, I
be on
don't
my
be
playlist.
posting on that.
I just share my playlist and everything. It's before I even knew you, man. I just said, check me out, check
Yeah,
me out.
yeah. Man, I made that beat when Gadget came over, man.
Yep, remember that? Like, man, this brother here, you really put chopping into like you basically came up with the 10 chop commandments and shit, man. When you word up, yo.
ACX will be getting the chopper tutorials.
Yep.
Man, I don't know, man. I mean, it's shit, man. I mean, we gonna film all that when we up there. You feel what I'm saying? When
Yeah.
we do the,
I gotta learn how to chop, man.
stop playing with me, man. Man, you chopping on like 7 different machines, man.
No, I gotta learn how to do it right though, man. Cause hey, I saw them 10. I witnessed them 10 beats that day.
You
Word up.
seen me
Hey,
chop it up then?
no, I didn't.
Take a
I
look.
saw it. I saw it, but I need a refresher.
Oh my god! I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna make beats while we there, like
Word.
on the
Well,
spot. I'm gonna
well,
Okay.
I
make
ain't
them
gonna
on the
make. Well,
spot.
if you gonna make them on the spot, then I'm gonna sit back and watch. I ain't gonna make nothing.
I'm gonna make them on the
Man.
spot. And that video I told y'all I did last night, I'm actually playing the chops out during the video.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
That'll
you
be
made
dope.
one last night?
yeah, I made one last night, and yeah, I'd rather just do something fresh, man. While I'm there, I'll put my. You see me with the headphones on, you know what's going on. I'm gonna be in the corner.
I gotta give me a nice pair of headphones before I come up there.
Man, look here. Guitar Center just had a sale on the AKG
AK-50?
K52, and I bought another pair.
Okay.
Cause I gave my nephew a pair for his birthday, and the other pair I had, I tore the damn the 8-quarter plug up.
Right.
I was in here making a beat in the living room. I tripped over the cord and it bent. Now it'll
Uh,
still work if I put some like that liquid metal on it and fuse it together, but I ain't trying to do all that shit. I just rather wrap them up and put them up somewhere in
Right.
case I really need them one day. But I ain't gonna buy another pair of those K52s, and I own a pair of AKG K5 550s. They pretty solid headphones though.
Man, I remember I brought a pair of AKG headphones in '91 when I brought
Damn.
the C414 mic back then, and but I haven't used AKG headphones since then. Right now, and I use my Shure head. I mean, my Sennheisers. You know what I'm
Mm.
Yeah,
saying?
I got a pair.
RTL
I
got
had
some joints. I love the
yeah.
one. What's the ones you got on right now, RTL? That's those Sennheisers.
Yeah, I can't remember the model. I think it's like HD's
Yeah.
10 something. I can't remember.
Is
But I
it, are
had
they
them shits
silver?
Them joints look nice.
Are they
yeah, I had them
silver?
shits since huh?
Are they the
Who the hell
silver
can they see
ones?
RTO? You
What
got
you
your,
say?
Are they the
I'm
silver ones?
my
They kind of like gunmetal gray.
Yeah, that's what I got
They
them on
got
right
like
now.
hey, doesn't it look like Miles back there whacking off?
Oh my God, man.
I ca- I ain't even looking. I got the
No
phone off.
comment.
Miles, you
I
back
ain't
there
trying to
bobbing your
look
head?
either.
I'm just saying, I'm just glancing over that the bronze is shining in my eyes from the picture.
I
Okay.
can't even see Miles, man.
Hey
Oh man,
Miles, man, look,
his
you
ass
ain't
crack,
gonna
his
make.
ass crack is
Hey Miles, Miles, say something, man.
Miles making a beat over there.
You
Miles,
know he
crazy.
is, man.
Yeah,
You
bro.
got, you got, you got to show
He
y'all
too.
old heads how you do it.
Man, he the king of the dark beats. I'll tell you that, bro. You ever want
Man,
to go
he
kill
should,
somebody?
Miles should be over there making 10 beats a day, man. He ain't got no
Mm.
kids, no girlfriend,
No
no nothing,
bills.
man. That's all you gotta
What?
do is make beats and jerk off, man.
shit. He
Word.
just shit.
You know what
Especially
I'm
he just
saying?
graduated too.
Turn
Shit.
up. Well, life is good right now. Wait till you.
Hey, hey, blessed girl said CX is singing "Never Gonna Get It" in his head about them chop tutorials.
Oh no,
Whoa, whoa,
no, no, no,
whoa,
no,
whoa!
no. The reason why, I would do a chop tutorial, man. But I mean, everybody don't chop the same though. You feel what I'm
True.
saying?
Nah,
True.
everybody don't chop the same. And then, furthermore, when you start giving jewels away to certain people, they don't appreciate it. They act like you owe it to them, and then they act like they came up with the shit on their own.
Yeah,
Right.
that's it.
You know,
Man.
and
Yeah.
I don't, like I've never had a problem helping anybody out with anything.
Yeah.
But and I don't even expect credit. But the right thing I think the right thing to do if CX showed me something, I'm like, yo, actually, I didn't think of this on my own. It's actually I had CX the producer showed me this, and he told me how to do this right here and how to go in and do this, and do this. It's like tomorrow if I hit him up and I ask him about the MV 8000 and he get me started on my way about certain shit. I'm like, well, man, I would have been lost if it hadn't been for CX or
Give my props.
Netmaker or whatever.
Uh
And that's the
huh.
thing. You always you give a person they do,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah,
and when they deserve they deserve they do. So give them they do.
Yeah.
man. My
You do that because you come from that era.
yeah,
'Cause young
Yeah.
cats nowadays they don't do that shit.
Self
So like with
entitlement, man.
lyrics, motherfuckers be stealing lyrics left to right. Normally when
Not
somebody's
only lyrics, they be feeling whole styles.
yeah,
yeah,
pretty much.
Shoot.
yeah.
Man,
I've seen somebody.
Everybody on radio sound like the Migos.
Yeah,
man, you
Shit.
just telling me this, and just keep telling me that.
man. I seen somebody tell me. I seen this guy, that was following me. He was like, man, I seen you chopping chopping beats up. Chopping samples up and making beats. He said, man, I've been watching your style, man. Check this out. And I'm sitting there listening to him like, man, how the hell? I said, man, you trying to do it just like I'm doing it, man. That ain't the point. You feel what I'm saying? Supposed to take it and do something else with it. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
He'll come to he'll eventually hit that person coming to their own. You
I've
know.
Yeah.
never
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully.
I mean,
up
I,
to the
I got some secrets now, and my secrets is always my thing is never to do it like kind of like everybody else,
right.
because everybody always playing the sample back a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm always going in between notes when I
hmm
do it.
That's
And,
what
and, it's,
I'm.
and, it's, and it's amazing too. I'm sorry to cut y'all wide about it,
You good, man?
but I've seen other cats use like drum machines and like the way CX structured his drums on his Renaissance or his on his whatever he has is totally different than how I've seen cats man do like man how do you do your drums like well, I put a kick here and I put a snare over here whereas I might see another guy he's more meticulous in how he structures
Yeah,
everything
I seen
Yeah.
that.
and
I seen that when you did the 3000, man. Like you have how you got your pad set up. I couldn't like that'd be crazy for me. Like I gotta have my kicks in a
Hey,
certain area.
hey, why
like
about it? You gotta take that distortion filter off, man.
My bad. Y'all hear me now?
But you
That is
got the
still
pitch. You got the
crackly
you
though.
got the pitch shifter on now.
Oh shit.
but like even like if I'm doing something like let's say for instance like right now well this beat I'm messing with it's not I got drums I got like I usually go from the bottom like my kicks have to be at the bottom my hi-hats got to be on the second row my snares slash claps got to be and toms got to be on the third row and up
Uh-huh.
top is like anything from a hi-hat a crash cymbal I mean not or a crashing cymbal tambourine anything extra percussive I put it on the top row and
Right,
so like
right.
if I
Yeah.
if
Wow.
I if, so if I
Yeah.
so if I play like if I just got four samples in my for drums, I go pad one, pad 6, pad 11, pad 16. 4 sounds, and it's at a diagonal. It's at a diagonal. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Wow.
So,
Wow.
and that's
okay.
how I structure my drums. Or, yeah, let's say if I got like 16 drums, 16 hi hats, 16 snares, I'll put everything on. I'll put all my kicks on bank A, hi hats on bank B, snares and claps and all that other good stuff on C. And if I got enough extra percussive stuff, I put it on D.
Okay.
But see, I didn't think my the way I had my drums and stuff was unorthodox, because I usually just put them anywhere. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And the thing I do love about the MPC, if I chop something up in 128 pieces, it may be I will actually take a whole bank and
Wow.
make that bank how I want these samples to be. And parts of these samples could be in other banks, but I can move them over to one bank and have just all of those things from different banks on one bank. You see what I'm saying?
That I
Uh-huh.
feel you. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice right there.
Yeah, I'm at steal it. But yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, nah, but
Got you.
and that's the same thing like with my with chops. Like
That's what I'm saying with the
um
chops. With the
yeah,
chops.
like the chops I do it kind of like the same way. Um, but like with the kicks and with the drum sounds, it's got to be the way that I structure it. But like with chops, I'll put chops. Uh, I'll put chops anywhere. Like I'll put chops like to where I can get to these. Like if I got to
Yeah.
chop all the way up top on 12 and I need it to be like right here at 7, that way it interacts with what I'm doing on 2. I'll switch it, especially with the Renaissance. You can do that. You can switch them around like that.
hey, Miles, can you hear me?
Nope.
I want you to explain the sampling thing you were talking about, the 4/8 or 4/30. You explain that to us because I want to see if because I think Fat Vaughn said something in the chat room last.
Man, you got to turn that vocoder off, man.
Yeah, I'm
My
killing me.
body computer love.
You hear me? Hey, something's going on my interface, man. I gotta get a new one, man. It's starting to bug out, man.
No, you need to
What
restart it.
you got?
I got a pre-Sonus audio box.
You know what? I think your problem is you might have something else open up and it's sharing your audio signal. And
Right.
sometimes it does stuff like that when you got more than one thing that's taking
Yeah.
up, audio space.
Let me check
That's all it is.
Hey,
But you,
wide body, you got Windows 10 too, huh?
I sure do.
And you do. Is your thing in it's your well yeah it has to be a USB 2.0.
Yep.
Is it plugged in like in the 3.0 slot?
I got it running off of I got it on a hub.
Ah,
Oh, hey, that might be your problem right there. Normally you want to go straight into the computer.
yep.
yeah, cause that's why I was having problems Friday with my audio when it was feeding back and stuff because I had my little Behringer USB joint. I had it plugged into my hub instead of plugged straight into the USB port.
Yeah, and also Hurts, I know you probably using a Mac, but even on a Windows computer, sometimes you got to go into the BIOS and turn the 3.0 ports off and make them just 2.0 for the Renaissance.
Yeah, actually, I don't have an issue. It wasn't the Renaissance that was the problem because I was coming out the Renaissance, but I noticed that this little USB where they got the RCA jacks on it, it's janky at best. So
Yeah,
uh,
I got one of those mixers and I ain't never used the USB shit.
yeah, but not the mixer, but just the sound card, the USB with the RCA
Yeah.
jacks
Uh,
on it. So what
oh,
I'm gonna do,
okay.
what I'm doing right now, I'm about to actually cop a I'm looking at a PreSonus. Well, I'm sorry, it's a Focusrite joint that's
A
on
two by
eBay. It's
two.
like it's a no
I
no.
mean
Not, I don't want no USB. It gotta be FireWire or
oh,
nothing.
okay, yeah, it was. Yeah, you got that luxury.
Hey man, I got two 5 wire interfaces here, man. I got the M Audio Ozonic with the FireWire interface built in the keyboard.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
and I got the Elise's Fire Face. I mean Elise's Fire Multi-Mix Fire Face. I mean FireWire one. And I love
Damn.
that joint. That joint,
Is
it's an
that
old
sound
joint.
like the one Knox Square got?
He
I don't
might
know if
be.
it's the same. What I think Knox Square got a mixer. I think I know he got something at least, and he can like sample from like multiple channels or whatever.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
thing's called a Focusrite Sapphire Pro 24. Just like
Oh, okay.
it's
You
kind of
got
like
what?
the
That's what Tashir got.
no, Tashir got the Focusrite. He don't got the Sapphire. He
No,
got the
he got
little
the
the
Pro
red.
40. He got the
The,
Pro 40.
the little red box.
I got that
I think
one,
that's the
and
red box he got.
I got the Sapphire too. I got another Sapphire at my homeboy house. I think it's
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Sapphire is the the Firewire ones.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't even have no
I
number
want. I
four
was looking for
Firewire.
a Thunderbolt interface. Interface, but I got my Universal Audio plugins plugged into my Thunderbolt, so I can't unless I go get a port for it. But I don't want to do all that. I just rather use the FireWire. That way I can unplug my Digio 3 board and put that up, and just kind of save myself some desktop space.
Mm, mm. Now my cousin had a what's the rack mount one? Digio 2?
That's Digio 2 or 3. Both they got rack mounts in both one.
I think he had the 3. He had the black line preamps put in his.
Can y'all
Wow,
hear me?
really?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
Awesome.
I want to look into look into getting mine modded out. That's when I had the O2. I really wanted to get that one modded out, but I ended up selling it on eBay. Like I'm probably gonna end up doing the O3 pretty soon. Uh, but I wanted so badly to get that thing modded out.
Man, I'm gonna
Man, I
tell you
wish I
which
would have
Pro
never got
Tools
one of them things,
interface
man.
that's sounding good preamp wise. The first inbox.
The Focusrite joint.
Yup, with the Focusrite pre's in it.
Huh.
The little blue
Uh,
one.
I don't think about it is the drive. She ain't gonna be able to find the drivers for it.
Man,
Well,
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
what I'm using.
cause wow, it's so old, and I know they probably ain't releasing
you
no
said
drivers
Tasher
for
got the
OS
Pro
10 or
40.
nothing.
Yeah. Tashir
I
got the
wish I,
Pro 40.
yep. I wish I'd have never got this freaking Windows 10, man.
Yo, what's up?
You
Alright,
can't never.
I had to switch
Uh,
laptops.
now he
You
back.
can't. You can't ever get something when it's brand new. You have to wait for it and work all the bugs out, especially with Windows.
Man, I
Alright,
need that
yo,
thing.
yo.
With any of them really. But
I
like
need that.
on the Mac side of things, um, when they first started dropping a lot of these OSs, I remember I had the fatal mistake of updating the OS and they didn't have drivers for the RIM then. So I ended up
Yeah.
not using the RIM for like 3 weeks
uh,
until they
Damn.
came up with some drivers for it.
What you
now
went to
for
Until I
like
El Cap? What you
the
went to El
Yosemite stuff.
Capitan?
yes, when
Oh
you
yeah, yeah,
exactly
yeah. That's what I meant to say.
Yosemite.
The El Capitan one. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
No,
why
That's
Al
I
probably
have
Capitan.
I
I
quadruple my
just
I have Mavericks Yosemite and El Capitan just because Pro Tools 10 only runs on Mavericks, so I had Mavericks for that, and then I have a bunch of stuff on Yosemite.
sorry, you got the upgrade then.
No, I got an iMac. I just dual booted. It's '09 iMac. You just gotta
1-2.
add more
Well,
mics, add more OSs in.
you got to upgrade. You don't have to upgrade to like Pro Tools
1-2.
12.
You know
Way
what
Yeah, I hear
it
you.
better.
Man,
Can you hear
Way
me?
better.
Yeah,
I
you
got
know
Way
10 on
better.
there.
we hear you know
Yeah, that's dope. Hey, yo, wide body, you wanted me to explain the 432 thing?
Damn. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be great.
All right. A Google search will help you out a lot, but essentially it's what it is. So when you have any instrument, whether that's a VST or a real instrument, there's a reference tuning, which is not what you tune the instrument. Like if I pulled my bass out, it's not tuning the A string to A. That's not what it is. What it is the the um the frequency that you're basing the tuning off of.
Oh my God.
The standard, I'm just saying, let me just explain it for you. The standard is 440, which is actually known to be harsh to ears, and that's what everything's naturally set to. So if you subtract 7 semitones, I think that's what I forget the exact number, but so if you go from the 440 to the 432 hertz reference tuning, it's said wait, let me finish, Zach. Let me finish. It's said to have a deeper vibration and be a more internal and soul experience. It's supposed to be more moving in the spirit of the human body and resonate differently than 440.
It's supposed to make your chakras bounce.
Something like that. You honestly, you have to. Honestly, there's a lot of people that don't believe the concept, but a lot of people, you have to sort of try it. And once you try it and make like go and tune your VSTs to 432.
If Lauren Hill could have just spoke to you, man, before she had that performance, she'd have been nice.
They calling you professor on the chat room. He said, "Go, I'm going to sleep, professor."
Hey man,
Yo, man, I'm being real. I tried it. And it was crazy.
I heard about this discussion before, but I ain't going through all that shit, man. I'm just making
you making it mathematical, man.
Man, my massive presets are in 432, yo.
Man, what the hell are you talking about, man?
He's going to the most technical place on earth when he's.
No, it said to be the reference tuning the ancient civilization used.
No, I'm talking about when he ready to go to full. He ready to go to full sale. Hey, it's gonna be mad technical there. So he just amping himself up.
I get technical with it. Yeah.
You definitely getting yourself prepared.
I tell you what, man. I'm more power to you, man. But I tell you what, if you was sitting in front of an MPC 2000 or 60 or SP 1200,
yeah, you ain't doing all that shit.
Actually, there is a way to tune anything to that. You find the original tuning and then you subtract to change the reference of what the instruments do.
Only tuning I'm doing is plug tuning.
You never tried that before, did
like if you take a guitar tuner, for example, you can change the reference within that. So you can tune your guitar within 432 as a reference. Or in your bass.
What about the oscillators in the ASDR?
Wow.
What if we send that oscillator into the next oscillator, change the envelope, and change the filter envelope, and actually
Yeah, you gotta turn the release up though.
Yeah, then we gotta plug the CV into that and CV out back into that.
Make sure the decay nice and long.
The release definitely have to come up.
And then you gotta put a little attack on it too. You know what I'm saying?
You're
just a little bit, just a little.
I'm not gonna front and sit here and act like I know what y'all talking about. But all I know is on the arpeggios.
Yo, you gotta look at the glissandos, man.
Nah, you gotta make sure the palmetto is actually glide is turned up too.
I actually read.
Yeah, you gotta get that glide going.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Definitely some velocity issues.
Yeah.
No, but one thing I actually saw and heard Apollo Brown talk about that actually just talking about attack on like samples when you do the ADSR envelopes is that I use a lot when I do like soul and gospel stuff is you turn the attack longer and have like your kicks hit and then like it'd be like the kick hits and then the sample comes off the kick.
Yeah, it's just like doing side chaining.
I've been doing that.
It's just doing the ducking effect.
Every beat I do that.
I've been doing that for a year or two now, but
I've been doing that for 20 years.
It ain't the same, D-Hop. 20 ain't the same as 1.
You're right.
Let me give you a quick tip. People wonder how I be making them samples sound when I put it back together and it sound like it's so cohesive. I chop up a sample in 100 pieces. Then when I play it back, after I play it back, I change the attack on the whole thing, and you can never hear when I'm hitting the pads. You can never
because the whole science behind all that is to make it sound like a loop, and that's the exact same thing I do when I'm especially with my older technology, especially with the Renaissance. Especially with the 3000. I do all of that because I want to make it sound like it's a loop. Like, man, you just loop it. Like, nah, son. If you look at these chops, you'll know it ain't no loop.
That's why sometimes I gotta use a sample that people know just to let them see how much I really manipulate that shit. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why, because every time I do it, I usually, I mean, even on the video, when you seen me, when I chopped that break up when Kev was right there, and then I changed the attack and everything to it, and changed it into just a kick and snare real quick after I laid it down. You see what I'm
Crazy,
saying?
man.
So
Uh-huh.
I've been doing that. That's a little tip of being able to play your samples back, and you won't be able to tell how you playing the chops back because
Hey,
you put the
CX.
attack on.
Well, a lot of
Hey,
times
CX,
when
don't give her
I,
no more. That's it. Don't give her no more.
a lot
Right.
of times when
You
I'm,
gotta pay for the rest.
Yeah, you
you're
right.
right, you're right.
you guys
No,
use a
but a
lot of
lot of
delays.
times, hold on,
You
hold on. When
guys,
a lot,
you guys
oh,
use a
you're
lot of
right.
delays, like delays.
Nah, I don't know.
No,
Depends on what
those
you're
are
doing.
those are good chips though.
Yeah, man.
Oh
Put
hell
them in
yeah.
your back pocket.
No, but with the attack filters, I do that a lot when, the transient. I mean, when I cut on the snare, like, or whatever I chop it, there might be like a little audio. You know, when you cut sound like transients, you get the little clipping
Yeah.
noises.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's probably been like it makes it sound clean and cohesive, as you were saying.
that's
Yeah,
what I'm
it's just
saying.
zero crosses pretty much.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
It,
mean, you don't have to have attacks long, so long that they rise up, but it sort of could be like just a little
Hey,
bit.
hey, hey, G Hopper, you kind of guy that likes to, like some people look at, like, say you got a new Kirby vacuum cleaner, and you're kind of guy that likes to pick apart, like, and see what makes it run and shit, and then, you know what I mean?
I think
I'm
that's
just
all of
saying.
us. I think that's all of us,
It
Bob.
Yeah.
is,
It
it is, because
depends.
I've taken
Yeah.
apart every
Yeah.
MPC that I own except for this
Yeah.
Renaissance. I won't touch it
Why not?
Yeah, I'm gonna get ahead, man.
because you know what? Actually, I'm afraid to go inside of it. Although I know I'm gonna have to eventually go in here because I'm about to do some stuff to it that I'm gonna do some customization to it, so I'm gonna have to open it up.
Yeah, I like to put pass sensors in my all three machines I got. I go buy the corks, man, and new pass sensors. So
You gotta buy
I'm
the thick
dreading going
pads
in
for that
there.
machine, man.
I'm not doing that, man.
I
I
gotta
think
get
that's
those, man. My machine ain't gonna work in a little bit.
anybody ever use
Thick
thick
pads?
pads? Yeah.
No, I
You know
had
what?
thick pads on my MP on my
Yeah.
4000.
I had
The
thick
only thing
pads
I
on my
don't,
1000.
I only
I
thing,
want
yeah, I
I
had it
want
on it too. The
Go
only thing
I
ahead.
I don't
wanted
like
to invest
about
in
them that
some.
it's just too hard.
Right.
I can't use thick pads, man, because I mean I slide my finger across two and three pads
Yep.
sometimes when I'm playing beats
Yeah,
back,
I've checked.
and
yeah,
I've
that
seen that. I've seen you do
you
that.
seen how I slide my
Yep.
fingers,
Sure do.
yeah.
and
Yeah,
I
I don't
can't.
like how easy it is to do that on the machine. So I
What?
like
How
to be
easy? You
separate.
don't like how easy it is?
Yeah, to
You
slide
want
between stuff, the
that's
sensitivity with
that's what you
the
want,
low
man.
pads. Nah, I
You want to
have a
beat the
different
shit out of
style.
your machine like I do?
No, I have a
So
different
RTO
style,
said
bro.
something.
I like the thick ones because they separate the samples.
You are,
Cause you
You
know,
separate the sample. I'm telling you, G Hop, I separate the samples when I slide my fingers across pads a lot of times. See, I don't play the samples back like how everybody else always play on the one and the two. I'm in between notes. I'm making stuff
Yeah,
that's
go
dope,
with
man.
something that like the I make samples slide from left to right, but still on beat. I make
G
samples
Hop.
hang, I make
Hey,
samples hang off of beats.
yeah, that my man CX is syncopated.
Not syncopated, syncopated.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Syncopated.
Because
Boy,
to me,
you gotta coin that right there, man.
yeah, yeah. But the only time I had thick pads, man, when I got that 2500 from Logic Bone, and that was the last time I had thick. And I didn't even keep that 2500 long. I kept that for like
CX, why you ain't tell us, man? Logic Bond got rid of the 3000, man.
What in the heck? You're not supposed to.
when
Yeah, that's what he
He told
said.
he said he
He
ain't
said
got it no
that.
more.
he
Yeah, he
got the
said
And
he
I was
sold
like,
them. Yeah, he got the
yeah, he got the
five, but
5000.
he sold his three.
I ain't know that because I ain't talked to him, man. Man, every time I supposed to came over his house, something always come up.
You know what?
I was like, I said,
I know what he
why
re-
you get rid of that joint? Like, man, he ain't go in depth. He just like,
Yeah,
man, hey, out of all the shit I got, the 3000 be the last thing to go.
yeah, man. I know he regretting it too, cause I see him going to the light issue with that five.
But
Yeah.
you know what's crazy though? I talked to him a while ago. This is months ago when we used to hang out and he sent that text message to Gadget. I talked to him, right, and he was like, he said I said, yeah, I used to have a 5,000. I used to have the light used to flicker off and on it. The next thing you know, heads start doing it.
Dang.
Yeah, they notorious for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen a cat video. His shit was smoking.
What?
No lie. I was dead serious,
Wow.
dude. He turned his 5,000 on, and the screen started flickering. Then fucking smoke started coming out of it.
Wow.
And you know what's crazy? I'm supposed to get that 5,000 from Logic Bond next month.
Man.
Oh, it was supposed to be a bet, right? It was a beat battle.
No, I supposed to get a machine for him, and he's supposed to give me the 5,000.
That's what's up. I can see you doing
I
damage
just
with that son of a.
I just won this Sapphire. I just won this joint off eBay. Won this Sapphire Pro was right Sapphire Pro joint. It came out with an MXL mic and some cables and a pop filter for just 140.
USB?
Hey, damn. Shit.
USB? USB
I gotta check
or
what Scarlet getting.
Nah, if it's Sapphire, it's Firewire.
Yeah, I think I brought one. I think that's the same one I brought from Guitar Center one time for like $100. Is it black or gray?
It's black with the blue writing.
Oh, yeah,
that's the same one I got, man.
So let
Yeah,
me ask you.
dude.
Anyone got the Scarlet?
I
do.
Scarlet too.
Yeah, I got it.
Let me check which Scarlet it is. Hold on.
Hey man, G-Hop, when you come down, bring all those goodies with you, man. We be doing a little swap meet down here too.
Yeah, look. If anyone has a 2500, please let me know. I'm bringing gear. I will swap with you. Like
Swap what?
Who gonna swap 2500 for a 2000 XL?
No. I have a lot of. I'll bring more gear if people want. I'll let people know what I have.
What you bringing?
If someone has a 2500, I'll make a deal. I have a bunch of stuff I'm willing to swap.
What is it?
G-Hop, hold up, G-Hop. You don't want a 2500. Go find you a 4000.
Exactly.
I mean,
nice. And the only reason why I'm telling you this is because I had a 2500 and I loved it. But only way I can get my beats to like really like bang out, I used to have to run mine through a mic pre to warm it up.
Yep.
And so, or you can go inside and change the EQ in the inside. But
I had the 4000 for a while.
With the 4000, you getting everything you would have got at the 2500 plus more. Trust me on that.
I can't afford a 4000. Is what I'm saying.
Can. Oh yes, you can. Because hold
if you can get a 2500, you can get a 4000.
Dude, a 2500 costs more than a 4000.
I tell you what you do. I can't afford
hold on, G-Hop, go on eBay. I want you to go and find a 2500. Then like you go look for a 4000. Yeah, the 2500. I'm seeing them for like anywhere between 7 on up. Oh no, I'm sorry, 6 on up.
Hey man,
I saw get 1,000 because I can't afford either.
I saw 4K for 750 with 8 outs.
Look, Fat Vaughn just got one for like 400. 450? Just got
something
one.
like that.
Yeah, I don't think wrong with was the screen. I said, man, you can fix that screen yourself.
Yeah, that was the issue with mine. That was the same issue with mine. And
so, the thing about it, Jihad, like you're right though. You want to trust me, as a person who I own a 2500 and I currently own a 4000. I would probably consider getting a 4000 before I ever decided on getting a 2500.
Yeah, well, it looked like
you don't have a lot of where your graduation money and stuff at?
I don't really have any of that. What did I get? What? My graduation gift was to train tickets to DC and an
gotcha. Okay.
A razor.
A razor.
Electric razor. You kind of I'm just.
Hey, I'm listening to G-Hop sounds just like John Leguizamo to me, man. He sounds just like John Leguizamo, man. You know what that is?
He said.
Damn.
He do sound like him a little bit, though.
He said, you do know. So they got a train ticket and a razor.
Yeah, like for real.
And Blanco from the Bronx.
Hey,
you got hair on your face, son. You ain't got hair on your face yet. You getting a razor?
No. I just I like his shave clean.
Hey,
man, I'm looking at
Hey, G-Hop, on some real stuff, man. Me, RTO, and Gigahertz. on the 4000, and the 4000 is one of the best MPCs. Period.
I
That
know.
knock,
Yes.
that knock you want. The 4000 has so much knock in it. Sometimes you used to have to take some of the knock off of
Yes.
Mhm.
it.
My advice to you, Miles, is like start putting you some money up to the side for
I
some of the
Yeah.
stuff
am.
That's
that
what.
you
Yeah.
want.
Just
I am. I got
hold
zero on
hold
the
off.
side now.
Cause
Hold
you're
off.
not don't be in a rush to get this stuff, man. Cause this stuff gonna be out here. So
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
That
put your
is.
money up, and like
Yeah.
you
Exactly.
once you get a solid $400, $500 put up, then you go look for it. But
Yeah.
like you said, with low ball, don't go off the meat rack trying to get this shit, man. Just find a
Yeah.
deal that's cost efficient for you, cause you're gonna be a student, and every dollar
Exactly.
that you own that you get gonna have to count for something.
That's why right now I'm selling a mic I have and this bass because I'm not making money. I'm a full time student, so it's like
Right.
I'm selling this bass for like 200, and I'm trying to get rid of the mic I have
Man,
like 200.
you know what you could do, man. You get some food stamps, man, down here, and you can
Yes,
sell them.
sir.
Word up.
Nah,
No.
you laughing though, man. But I got a
I
homeboy that was working, that was living down there, man. He had food stamps, and
word up.
Hey, they still giving out food stamps?
Food cards
yeah,
now. Food
food
Yeah, I know.
cards.
card,
Like it's
the
the
card,
card. Yeah.
Debit
not the
Oh
card.
bills, but the
God, man.
card. Yeah.
Hey,
Now
hey,
he a student. I mean, he qualified for it, and he'll get them too.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
Shit.
get
They had
about
people that.
he'll get about $125 worth. He just him. It's just him.
Make you a lick, boy, every month.
man, I'm
Hell
gonna
Kill
tell
it.
yeah.
you, man. For real though,
You
man.
know what? You'll be nice and fed though. Go get you some of that holistic food. Go get you some stuff from uh
Whole Foods.
Whole
Whole
Foods.
paycheck.
Go get you some gluten free Cheerios and get you some soy milk.
Man, I'll
Soy
be
milk.
eating. I'll let you know I'll be eating. Shoot.
And where you staying at? You
Hey.
stay? They got a campus down there, like a dorm room or something. What's good?
I got a part.
They got that off campus. I
I got
think
a
it's
two
off
bed.
campus.
Yeah, it's all off
Yeah.
campus. I got a 2 bed, 2 bath a mile away. Man, no, that
Oh, you
place too.
bring a little shorty home. Give her some filet mignon off the food stamp card. Boy, shoot, eating good, man.
Yeah,
You don't need them food.
shoot, that's too much, man.
Hey, Miles, though, for real though, you want to go with the 4K because I know you had the 1000. I don't know if you had JJOS
I
on it or
did.
not. You
He
did.
did.
All right. So look, the creator, the JJ, whatever his name is, he was part of the development team of the 4000.
Okay, yeah.
So all the shit that's in JJOS, besides the non-destructive chopping, and it's in the 4K.
And
Okay.
tell them what you can use the chop with, RTO.
You could use recycle to chop with it.
Damn. And I got I had recycle. I'm gonna have to
I
find
don't
a
have
bootleg copy
recycle.
now.
Yeah, you can use recycle to chop a sample
Did I
up.
say that out loud?
Yeah,
Shit.
you can use that to chop it up, and it'll save it as a 4000
Wait,
program.
do all of the 4000s have the internal synths?
No,
Okay.
I don't know about eternal sense, but
You know what? You know what? I'm tell y'all something, man. That's why I always tell y'all I'm only 80% efficient in my gear that I use because I do enough to make beats on it, but in terms of getting all MacGyver with it, I don't.
No, so
hey,
I heard
hey.
that there's like internal synthesizers in it.
Now, okay,
I
if you probably talk about the modulation matrix. Now you can make your own shit in there. That you can do.
I don't know much about the 4000, so
You can if you could
if you had a 1000, you trust me, you'll be able to function like
no, the
my
1000.
biggest thing
I'm like,
on
yo,
him is like there's so many windows to go through, but like I'm gonna tell you, you're a pretty bright dude. You'll pick it up.
yeah, man, the
Yeah.
1000, yo, that thing, I love that thing. The whole workflow
man,
was perfect for me.
1000 to
it ain't
2500.
shit.
The machine, I don't like
It ain't
really as
shit,
much as
blood.
the
It
one.
ain't shit compared to the 4.
Let
And
me
I'm
tell you
telling
something.
you,
What is it?
I'm saying it ain't shit compared to the 4000.
I've
Just for the
owned
simple fact
the
of
one.
having dedicated buttons alone. You have a
Yeah.
sample button. You have a program button. You don't have to press that damn mode and
Nope.
press a
Oh,
pad.
yeah, yeah.
I
True.
hate that
I,
shit.
And then,
I've had a 1000. I've owned a 2500, and I've owned I'll probably never own a 5,000 unless I can find one for like 200 or 300. But uh, I can tell you the 4,000 is the 25 what the 2,500 should have been.
Yeah.
And I'll say this: those samples that come with machine, them 24-bit samples, you can put them inside the 4,000.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I never used the
The
stock sound
4,000 samples
machine.
in 24
It's
bit.
it samples in 20. Yeah, because I took a lot of
Oh, it
content.
does. Oh,
Yeah,
Hey, check this out.
okay.
You could resample in 8-bit. No, not my bad. Can
Damn.
you not 8-bit, but you could
12.
do 12-bit.
Yeah,
You
you
can
Okay.
go
12.
It won't sound as nice as the SP 1200, but you can get that lo-fi grit out
And
of it.
it bangs harder than the 1000. You're saying?
Oh hell
Hell
yeah!
yeah.
Because I had been on Reason before the 1000. That 1000 straight up blew my ears out, man. I was hard.
No, 4K hit
Shoot.
way harder.
Man, 4K, the 4K hit harder than
Does it
most
swing
of
like the XL to a
it.
degree?
It
It
swings
swing better.
better than the XL. You can change the PPQ on there
Shoot.
to the
Yep.
XL.
Yep.
Okay. I
Yeah,
gotta get
matter of
that.
fact,
Hey,
you can change the PPQ in the Renaissance as well. I just thought
I
I'd
know
throw
what a
that in there.
PPQ is. Don't even come at me with that.
I'll say
Shoot.
this: all those Just Blaze songs you like, that was the 4,000.
4K.
Okay. I seen him on that on YouTube. Yeah, those are hard, man.
You
Shoot.
man gonna throw a
I,
throwaway beat and erase it.
I
Bastard.
just listened to what's it called?
I do it
The
all the
Chess
time.
Plays
Why,
Takeover on Abstract
Yeah.
Radio. Someone said something about that, so I looked it up on Abstract Radio. The Just Blaze Takeover. Played a bunch of the samples and then the beats. Shoot.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hey,
man,
you
I'm
could.
gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something else, man. That's crazy about the 4,000. Like, I used to have, you seen the video when I had the M3 and all that. When I had my Core M3, man,
Right.
I was sequencing with the 4,000 external stuff and stuff like that. Man,
Right.
that stuff is crazy. You sample it back into the machine. Like you said, you got the matrix in there. You can take, instead of doing 16 levels, you can actually take one sound and make it a damn key group.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there's key
Make
groups.
this shit.
Okay.
Yeah, there's key groups. You can straight
That's
make it
some,
an
and that
instrument.
and that's some, I think I did that shit by accident one day, and I was like, "What the
Whoa,
fuck?"
what
I
the
said,
fuck?
What did I do?
Hey, did you do it? Did
And
you
I
do it
realized,
by Did you do it by accident while trying to sample just the samples?
yeah. So I was like, "What the fuck?" I said, "What did I just do?" Like, man, this don't make sense. And when I got to mess with it some more, I was like, "Oh, okay, I see what I just did."
And
Yeah.
and another thing that separate that MPC from all MPCs is that what I used to do, all my sounds and my programs resided on a USB drive. You can plug
Yep.
an external
Yep.
USB
Yeah, there's
drive up to
USBs. Yeah.
Yep.
I got
That's
a,
what
I got a, I got a, I got a, I got 100, I got a terabyte hard drive with shit on it,
the
and I got an
2500 only
internal.
CF cards. It's CFs,
No,
right?
no, it don't.
Nah,
You can
it got
put
it. You got
a hard
USB.
drive. USB in the back, like the
Yeah.
4000.
Mm.
You can go CF card in the front, or you can put a hard drive. I had a hard
inside of
drive
it.
in mine.
See, my
Yeah, you can put
1000
a hard
had the
drive
hard
inside of
drive bay, and it had the CF, and
Yeah.
I had mine was maxed out. I didn't pay a
it.
thing for it. I bartered for it.
Man,
I swapped my 1000 out, man, for
I'll
a
tell
Roland
you. I'll tell you what
Phantom.
I got rid of for the 1000. I got rid of a PS4, a 30-inch TV, and an MPK 249.
You got rid of too much.
yeah.
Honestly, I rethink about it now. I kind of did, but no. But the thing is, on the hard drive, every single drum broker library was like there, and a ton of other stuff. So it was all the sounds on the hard disk, which I now still have. So I never had to pay for those either.
Man, I tell you like this, man.
So
Why you think I be stalking Diggerhurst about that 4,000?
wait, CX, you don't have a 4000 right now. You're saying?
I got rid of my 4,000.
Yeah,
like
he
a
got
little-
rid of his before I got rid of mine.
Yeah.
Shoot,
And I sold it, and I only sold it for $450.
you should have just mailed it to me, man. You ain't done.
I didn't know you didn't.
He know you did. If he knew your mouth, he still wasn't gonna mail it to you.
You right? I'll still happily give him my address though.
Hey,
Hey, they be floating around. They be floating around.
Yes,
Believe
There's
me.
one on eBay right now for $749. Buy it now.
I brought mine off.
That's too
off,
much.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's not taking
It,
any.
it, it's more
It's more than what he willing to pay for
yeah.
it. So
You know
he,
what? Honestly, I've been trying to sell some beats. Shoot, to
You got
artists.
6. Hey, what's this one? MPC 4000. 8 DAT, 8 analog, out digital. What?
Hey,
Oh, that's the one I was talking about.
hey,
It's like for 7 something, right?
Yeah, 660.
hey,
660.
hey, I'm gonna tell you,
Hey,
I
shit.
had an MP. I brought a 4000, right? This was like I brought a 4000. This was after that. I brought a 4000. I brought the DPS 24, the big Akai multi-track hard disk joint. I brought both of them. The 4000 I brought had the ADAT, the 8 outs. It was pimped out. I brought it home. This is before I did that video. I brought it home, and the screen wouldn't work. And I took it back, and they was like, "Oh, we can fix the screen, and it'll take 2 weeks, and you can come back and get it." I said, "Hell no, I'm going to get the Renaissance." So I went and got the Renaissance, but they sold me a pimped out MPC for $550.
Man.
Damn, bro.
4,000.
Man. Damn, I wish I could get that now.
But now
Hey, what's good with the 5000? Does it knock like the 4000?
it
no,
not.
sir.
It knock, but it ain't the 4. None of the new mark ones knock as hard as the legacy NPC. The 4000 is considered a legacy NPC.
Didn't the 4000 come before the 2500?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a legacy NPC. So yeah.
Yeah, but it
them
has way more than the 2500 has, which is
No, you got to realize the 4000 has the Z4 engine built in it,
yes, sir.
which
you gotta
is
explain that to me, man.
the Kaya Z4 rack mount sampler.
Sampler.
Okay.
Most of the NPCs were modeled after the rack mount samplers. Like I think the 3000 has what the S3000,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
and I think the 2000 has the S200 or something, or S2000 engine in it. So all of them always had those rack mount sample engines inside of the NPCs. They was
Lord
like
have
mirroring
mercy.
each other.
MPC 60 for $2,000.
Crazy.
Nah.
You ever used the 6? I'm sorry. Yes, you have.
Who?
No, I'm just asking you. Ever had a 60? I'm tripping.
Have I had a 60?
Yeah, my bad.
You do know the story, right?
Yeah. That's crazy. My bad. That's crazy, man.
I ain't seen, crazy thing, man. I ain't seen Derek in like 20 something years.
Man.
But nah, man. But G Hop, man, take it from me, man. Just stack,
Yeah.
and look for bargains. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Every machine that I own, with the exception of the Renaissance, I've gotten it for a steal. I think I paid $600 for my 3000. That's why I'll never part with it.
How much
Yeah.
you pay for your Renaissance?
Renaissance, I paid 12 for the Renaissance. I made payment. I ain't dropped 12 at one time though. I paid like monthly installments.
You know how much I paid for my Renaissance?
How much?
$378.
Wow.
Damn.
No, but if you're on,
You probably got it when motherfuckers was mad at it with the issues it was having in the beginning.
And it wasn't when I got mine. I got mine after they dropped them. My man got his first, but when I've never had an issue with the Renaissance since I've gotten it. But it's probably because most cats who was buying them was using Windows with them.
Yeah.
On the Mac side, most Mac users didn't have no problem, no issue with there. But
Yeah,
I know
that's
there was
what
a
I
lot
was
of
hearing.
issues.
Like all the issues was with Windows.
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm gonna throw this one at you guys. An Akai ASQ 10.
Oh, I love to have that.
Really?
Wow.
You know what that is?
That's a sampler.
That's the sequencer of the MPC 60.
Okay.
That's just the sequencer.
Man, talk to me about Machine 3.
Oh shit.
God.
This guy.
Wait, so I got a question. When you go on eBay, can't you pay incrementally?
Yeah, if you have the PayPal thing to pay me later.
Is that the bill me later scam?
Yeah.
It's not a scam. It's actually real, but you
ain't
have
no
to have
scam.
credit.
Hey,
Credit
tell
for
Sherry
it.
we trying to get this man behind the wheel of a 4000.
Who that?
Today.
Who, G-Hop?
Hey.
Yeah.
You gonna learn today. Shoot, if I get that, y'all ain't gonna be able to. Damn, man, I'm gonna be going crazy.
G-Hop over there. Wait, whoa. I'm not G-Hop. I'm sorry. I don't call you G-Hop. Miles is over there in the dark. What's up with that?
I got my feet up. I had a 5K, and I have all these boxes in front of me that I'm weighing and getting quotes from shipping companies to move to Florida. So I'm packing and moving now. You know.
Oh, that's what's up. Congrats on the
It's so hard
to say goodbye to yesterday. I don't know where G-Hop is going, but I know it's going fast. All I know.
Hey, DJ Wildbody, aka Black Boom.
Black Boom. Man, what up, y'all? I apologize for being late. I know y'all probably getting ready to end soon.
Nah, I was looking. I kept saying to share on the manifest. I was like, I don't see that guy up in here.
Yeah, I had a couple things going on, man. I can multitask, but I can't multitask to that effect.
Nah, we know you're a busy man, bro. Ain't no big deal.
Hey, I got to make an announcement myself. I just found out Friday that because we're changing buildings, that starting Monday I'm going to 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week for 3 weeks. So I'm gonna have to suspend it for 3 weeks, man. I'm sorry, man. There's no way I can get out of it.
Hey, yo, let me run the show. I got you.
You got it, Hey, you can do it, man. I don't care.
I could, but
just don't embarrass me, man.
Hey,
man, don't do that. Don't do that. No. And that's nothing against Miles, but that dude was getting ready to go to school.
Right.
I'm mad busy.
Can we come back? We come back to talk that stuff, man. Be all kind of
stuff to talk.
Have all his boys in here, like
you can't even get in. This room is filled.
Yeah. Hey, Tashir, guess what happened?
What up, though?
I found the Focus Right, the Sapphire joint, the 24. But guess what came with it though?
What's that?
MXL mic, a pop filter, and two microphone cables in the box.
Oh, that's dope.
And you want to buy a microphone?
Dope. But guess how much?
You got the 990?
I want to
No. I got the Sapphire 24, the Firewire.
I'm talking about that MXL. Is it the 990, 991, or this is something?
Oh, it's a 990, right? It's the 990.
Okay.
And 140.
$140 for all of it?
Jesus. I'm trying to get
impressive.
a deal. I'm trying to get me one now, bro. You got me amped up.
That's impressive, man.
No Focus Right is dope.
I want your opinion on a microphone.
Oh man, look, if I can find a deal, man, I find a deal. I try not to, spend all my money. I don't have a lot, no way, but
right.
This was all. I think this was
money bags.
Goddamn virtual guitar. Here. You got a virtual guitar sitting in your house. I ain't got no
money. Money bags McGee over here.
Hey, trust me. Hey, what I pay for my equipment and what it's worth are two different things.
Oh no, I get you 100%. Trust.
He said money bags McGee, man, please.
I know.
Hey, matter of fact, my wife gave me the money to get. I was hoping to buy a washing machine, but she like, well, take that 200 and take half of that and do what you need to do with it. Like,
that's what I'm talking about. What? Hey, I'm gonna give you my wife's phone number. You can give it to your wife. She can call her and tell her the importance of making sure we keep up with the gear, man.
I'm gonna pay for it, though. It's only because she got an ulterior motive. It's all good. I still pay it.
Right. Hey, we all, you know what? It's all, that's the game, brother.
my wife got the 4,000 for me.
Wow. Shoot. Hey, hold up. Yeah. That's expensive.
Why didn't you get a 4,000 for me though too, man? Shoot.
What?
You go to sleep.
Hey man, look. Last time I checked, man, we don't share blood type. We only had when it comes to the fraternity of young Miles,
man,
gigahertz, you are not the father. Told you.
Right.
Hey, Tasir, you got the Apollo joint, don't you?
No, hell no. I wish.
I thought you had. I'm sorry.
Man,
Dude,
he got the Pro 40, right?
real talk. If I can afford Apollo, shoot, I have a few more bills paid if that's the case, because I wouldn't
Word,
go
man.
for it at this moment.
All right.
That
So does
Apollo, man,
anyone
that
have the
Apollo, that
Scarlet
Apollo is official,
2i4?
man.
Word up. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
that I want.
Anyone got?
I
Okay.
definitely want that joint though. I
Anyone
definitely
I'm
got?
want
hoping
that.
I can find one for about 100,
Now
200.
let me
Keep
get
it
to
they
let me
last.
understand this. So the Apollo is all what is it? Thunderbolt or is it
It's
USB?
Thunderbolt.
They have a
So
Thunderbolt.
piece.
FireWire and they have a Thunderbolt.
So
You
can
right.
okay PCs we can only use USB, right?
No,
It must
No,
have,
you
no,
got
they
some
got some
unless,
PCs that
PCs
got
that I
they
have
got
FireWire,
FireWire.
and
yeah.
they have Thunderbolt cards now too.
Yeah,
No,
Man,
like wait, why body? You just got to get a Mac, man.
I can't get a Mac, man.
Nah,
I can't do that, bro. I can't do
nah.
that, man.
He has responsibility, Miles. He,
Word up. I can't just go out and get a Mac like
You
let me go
right.
get a Mac tomorrow, man.
Man, let me
I
tell
gotta
you something.
save and
Yo,
Let me
Macs
tell
are
you something,
expensive,
man.
man.
Let me tell you something, man. I've been using the Macs for 24 years, man. And you got PCs that are equivalent that are faster than a lot of these Macs, man. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because people, I ain't gonna get into the Mac versus PC stuff, but it's came a long way with programs. Programs run on both platforms except like
mm-hmm.
Logic. And
Right.
I've seen times where the programs on the PC side perform better than they do on the Mac side. I'm just being honest,
Well,
man.
it all goes back to the architecture. I guess that's the term I can use of whoever makes it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely give props to Apple. Their Macs were rock solid for a long time, and they had
Yeah.
great architecture and great specs and all that kind of stuff. But it seemed like after Steve Jobs, everything started to fall off, and that's for
Mm-hmm.
like all of their products. But
Well,
on the
well,
on the PC side of things, though, if you go to Best Buy and you buy a Dell or HP or something like that, you get what you asked for, and sometimes you get stuff that you didn't ask for. But
Yeah.
if you
sure
actually
do.
but if you actually build a PC and
Right.
you take that same amount of money, maybe a little bit more, you actually build you a quality PC and
Right.
Get your
get you a
Hackintosh.
real basic version of Windows, 7 or 10, whichever your preference is. Dog, your computer will run so much better if you do it that way.
Yeah. I
yeah.
gotta.
It's the bloatware that comes on a off the shelf PC.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is, when people try to compare PC to Mac, you can't compare no $400 laptop to no MacBook Pro. If you
Nah.
put
Yeah,
something like
I mean
one
the
of those
MacBook Pro starts at like 1.5 grand or something like that.
okay, well, all right, at 1.5 grand, the Asus gaming laptop will blow the
Killer.
doors off of
Killer.
most of
Yeah,
those Macs.
yeah. The only thing I like is just the stability. They last. They just feel like they last long. But I haven't
That's
gone
not
up in the
true.
price on a Windows PC. But I'll have a MacBook Pro. So like, yeah. I mean, shit.
You see,
I
you,
just got a gaming computer, and I'm hoping this bitch lasts for a very long time.
you,
You can
you see
hope,
this?
Oh,
You
man.
you
see
You
got
this
can
on
that.
the
hope.
picture right here? You see this on the picture right here?
Hmm.
That's an iMac right there.
Yeah, that's the back of it.
That's the
I got
back of
on.
it. They To say that they last longer than some certain PCs is not true. I work on computers. I've seen people who got old Dell's laptops,
Yeah.
old HP laptops that still got Windows XP on it and still running.
Yeah,
So
XP. I think the
that's not
newer
true.
OSs are less stable, to be honest.
Well, here's the thing.
Like Windows 98 still goes hard.
Well, here's the thing about, as I was just saying with the Macs, they got everybody, I'm not going to say everybody, but they got a lot of the Mac customers programmed to where you're going to buy that new joint every year or every
Regardless.
other year.
Every
Exactly.
year is
Yeah.
So
ridiculous.
so they set it up now to where they start dying after a certain point,
Oh,
and
that's
Yeah.
clever. That's
you
clever.
It's
have to go
Okay.
upgrade.
it's
Let,
just like cell
Okay.
No,
phones.
let me tell.
the
Oh,
main thing
RTO.
the main
Ooh.
thing is I remember I had a MacBook Pro with the Xeon processor in it, an
Hmm.
8 core joint, and
Yeah,
Was that the
I
white
used
or
to use it in the
aluminum? Was that
studio.
when
that
they
was
were
the
white?
aluminum boy.
No,
Was
that
that
was the
when they had the
aluminum Mac.
17-inch ones?
Well,
No,
he's talking about the Mac Pro, the tower.
that had
Oh,
the
yeah. I
tower.
have one of those. Yeah. I have a
Brand new,
04.
brand new. It was like 8 grand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
it had server processors in it, 32 gigs of memory, crazy
Mm-hmm.
stuff. I had like four hard drives in it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Don't you
bird.
know that? Don't you know that thing they would not let me upgrade it to Yosemite?
Yeah, those don't update. My dad has a Mac Mini now, but he had one of
No,
those 2004 quad core Macs, and he's just
But
old.
no, they force you to not update. That's the whole point.
that's the
Yeah,
whole
They
point.
set it up. They set you up to where you have to
there's a
You
cutoff.
constantly
had to get
find
a
the
new
new
one.
joint.
But you know what I
I have
did?
a 2009 iMac right now.
But you know what I did, Tashir?
Shoot.
Oh, hey. You see, ex producer, you did what the hell you wanted to.
Man, man, I put Windows 7 on that joint and sold it to my homeboy. That joint is blazing fast.
Yeah, because that was that's when they started doing the what was it, the dual architecture or whatever it was called, the
Hmm
dual, like the dual boot. You could run Windows and Mac OS.
Hackintosh.
Mhm.
Let me tell you something about Macs, right? Also, you know, when they first came out with the Intel processors in it, that was one of the biggest promotions. Oh, you can run Windows on it. It's not
Right.
that just you can just run Windows on it. I've seen times where I took a hard drive out of an HP laptop and put it straight in a MacBook Pro. No
Mm-hmm.
drivers, no nothing, and it's
Mm-hmm.
straight Windows. Straight Windows.
Yep, bird.
I got a HP Pavilion Beats Audio, man. I got a couple years back, man. I got a good deal on it. Well,
So
it
a
served my needs.
laptop.
I got this
Yeah,
laptop right here, man. It
Yeah,
don't got a
I got
keyboard,
one of
man.
those
See
too.
that?
yeah.
See
I got
that?
one of those laptops
Some
too. I think it was like
Lenovo
a DV
G500.
something.
Say again, RTO.
I said that laptop was like a DV something. I can't remember the model number.
Let's see.
But I got one of those too. The HP
See that?
Beats
Yeah.
one.
Man, you see that? You see that right there?
Yeah.
You got a
That's the
keyboard, man. I
17.
can't even type on mine. See this?
That's
Yeah.
the 17-inch i7 joint right there, right?
Damn.
Y'all see this
And
right
this
here?
and this
Hey, but let me show you this over here.
and that's a 13-inch.
I got a question for Tashir though.
Hey,
I do
but let me,
too.
but let me show you this right here.
Still got
Hey
it.
man, I already know what you got in there, Tasha. I done took inventory.
Moon out here. So I got the moon out
Damn.
here.
Boy, he in the dark room.
I got the moon
Yeah.
out here, son.
Yeah, I can show y'all some
I'm outside in the
sunshine.
backyard.
Damn.
Oh, you know, you just
Still
showing out
light
now.
out here.
You just showing out now, man. I can show you some sunshine.
What you got, RTO?
Hey, nah, you ready for October though? That's what I'm asking.
October.
All the shit that's dropping in October.
What? Music
All the
wise or
games.
game?
Nah,
game?
the games.
Dog, I tagged you. That's what I was. That was one of the things that I was doing. I was watching all the
E3.
announcements.
Yeah.
I just finished watching Bethesda.
Oh, they just had it?
Yeah, that's what I tagged
Tony-
you in the post, but I know
in the-
you were on here.
No, oh, okay, yeah, I didn't see it. Don't even
What-
say nothing. I'll be watching it.
Oh, dog.
I am getting Titanfall 2. Best
just-
believe that.
Yeah, dog. Oh, and I will be playing Doom with you this week.
Okay, that's what's up. Let's
So
do it.
What consoles
ready?
y'all
Man,
playing?
I feel so left out right now.
For real, me too.
Wait,
Yeah,
what consoles is you on?
Here we go. Yeah, for once.
Hey,
for
don't
once
feel
it's
bad
not-
because
Hey,
I'm new. I'm not new, but I haven't gamed in hell long. Like,
Is you on Nintendo 64 like
hey,
SNES or something?
Hey,
Hey,
for once, it's not Tashir sitting out of the sports conversation.
Hey, yo, Tasha,
I
you play
got y'all.
2K? You play 2K?
2K what?
nah,
He just said the
2K1.
sports thing. You think he's playing 2K?
dude, he ain't playing.
You talking about, hey, WWE 2K16, 17? Oh yeah,
Nah,
baby.
man, like NBA 2K, shoot, man.
Nah,
Man, you can
son.
2K these nuts, man.
Hey man,
Love it.
Hey, that's what Adele said. Adele told somebody that too. What she said? No, she said,
Yeah,
"Told dude to sucker off." Like,
yeah.
what?
All
Bloody,
stage, dog.
bloody. Blood, he sucked me off.
Man,
I
I
don't.
tried playing.
No, man, I don't want to see what's under that skirt now.
You
Come
sure
on,
don't.
dog.
Man,
G-Hop is out of his mind.
I tried playing 2K. I
Man,
tried playing
running
2K.
from the cookie.
I bought 2K16 and I tried playing it. It ain't nothing like what it used to be.
it
I
isn't.
haven't played.
You're right.
I haven't played 2K since like 2004 or something like that.
Jesus.
So
Yeah.
I went from 2K4 to 16.
Of course
It
it's gonna
was
be different, man.
totally night and day. I'm
Nine
like,
was
man,
the
what the
best year.
hell?
The last 2K I played 2K15 out, and I was in. I was
2K9
ranked.
was the best one with Michael Jordan
was-
on the cover, man.
I was ranked in the world on that game.
You was? You got some game?
I've been playing 2K since I was like really little. Like
Hey,
since-
me and you need to get on and play,
since, like,
and we can play on the
I
PayPal.
had it on PS1 and
Bet some
Xbox
games on
original.
PayPal.
Hey, Miles, you can't fuck with me in Live 95 though.
Oh, you
Nah,
right? You
dog.
right.
I
Yo,
can't
ain't
be
nobody
touching
messing with
Line
95.
No. I
That's
was.
when you can make your own player that year.
Yeah.
Pick up 2K again. I haven't played 2K in like 2 years now. I
Well, I had
could
a
beat
beast.
almost everyone, man.
I call my player the Beast.
I am in 2K. You beat 2K?
G-Hop, you can't see
No,
me
we talking about Live 95.
when you was like still in your bottom of your daddy nutsack.
Hey, wide body, remember? Hey, wide body, hey, wide body. Hey, wide body, you remember Madden football on Sega when you was able to first rewind and shit? You had
Hell
the instant
yeah.
replay.
Man, I used to hate that. Plus, me when I got school, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I said, God damn, man, play the game. You trying to highlight like we on TV, man. Yeah, man. Then there was 96 where I used to use the what was it 96? I used to use the Chargers, and that's it. Quinn early up the middle with the post route. Cannot be stopped.
Hey,
Then we
man,
had
you
the
know
glitch.
what?
Huh?
You know what? That actually brings me to it. We can talk about this now. I just noticed the other day because I was watching one of my shows where they were actually playing. Where he kind of played. They played like old games and talk about them. And I noticed something. They were playing. Who was it? Joe Montana football, like on
Nintendo.
Genesis,
it's like
man.
like Sega CD or something like that.
Oh,
that was the Sega
Saturn.
The Saturn.
Okay.
What happened to the Saturn, man? The Saturn just left the planet. Go ahead.
Didn't the Saturn turn into Dreamcast?
I got a Dreamcast in my attic right now.
Anyone want to buy anyone want to buy a Atari?
Why you always trying to sell something, dude?
Right, dog. He always trying to buy or trying to sell something.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
Like an old Jewish man. Go ahead though.
Anybody want to buy a bag of marbles?
Right.
Hey, like, hey man, I got these Pog chips I ain't played.
No. I just got this BlackBerry. I'm ready to do business now.
I got these Converse stars off my shoes.
He's like, I got this old Pokemon set I ain't played since.
Man, I got a Nokia SS, man.
Man, I'll buy a T-Mobile Sidekick off.
I got this Nokia flip phone. I got this Nokia flip phone for you.
But yo, I never played the sports games like that. Like two of my favorite sports games from all time. One was NBA Jam, and the other one was like Blades of Steel.
Blaze of Steel. Were you kidding me, dog? Oh my God. Blaze of Steel. Ching ching.
Yeah.
Hey, I got one for you. Have you play what was that shit called? Mutant League Hockey.
Oh yeah. Mutant League Baseball too, yo.
Yeah.
And football.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna take y'all back. Remember John Elway's football?
Shit, do I remember?
Well, this is my point, Wide Body. Have you noticed that there's no other sports games outside of EA anymore?
No, EA got that market. They got that market on lock.
But let me tell you a little bit what happened. When the college players start suing for, infringing on their rights and stuff, they cut a lot of college sports out. So you're not going to see a lot of that.
There's no they used to have college games.
And as a result, it ended up killing off the rest of the industry as well.
Let me tell you something.
But I'm saying though, like you just said, we talking about Joe Montana football and so football, and it was like I remember what was it called? Like
Jordan versus Bird.
They used to have college
that
basketball.
stuff.
They don't have that no
But
more.
it's like it was a few baseball games that was like called extra
Double
innings
dribble.
or something like that.
Bases loaded. Bases loaded.
Yeah, bases loaded. Yeah.
I still play
But
bases.
none of those franchises exist anymore.
Nah,
It's
like
all-
Konami.
Yeah, that was
Konami, that was Blaze,
yeah,
double dribble. Konami
yeah,
and
that was.
hey, I was gonna say, shit. Remember that '94 college football? OMG, man. '94 and '93 when the college first came out. Oh, they had. Oh man, with Bill Walsh. Was it Bill Walsh? That was. I don't remember.
Hey,
But,
did y'all see? Baby J's latest video?
Nah.
When he had a minute. He did one of his minute beats. When he was sampling video games.
Ooh.
And he had
how he alluded to that, but he didn't finish. He hadn't finished it up.
Yeah, but no, did you see what he was using though?
Yeah, he had the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo. No, the what's that joint called? Not the GameCube, but the.
Nah, he had the one that played all three.
Oh yeah,
damn,
yeah.
he did. Yeah,
That ain't fair. That ain't fair. That's cheating. That ain't fair.
No, that's what they sell them, like they call them retro cons or something like that.
Yeah.
And you could play like Nintendo with the 8-bit Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and the
then
Sega.
60.
What you gotta get is one of those machines that you can put in blank cartridges and copy the games.
Oh, here we go.
And you good.
Here we go.
And you good.
Coming through,
Here we go. Technical.
Nah, because then you can sell bootlegs that look real.
Oh god, we still talking about bootlegs.
And you don't even
Man.
you don't need an OG copy. You can put the file on and you can write that to a cartridge.
G-Hop, you been hanging with us long enough to know, man.
I'm just saying though, but once again, leave it to Miles to make stuff complicated.
Man, I got to.
Your new thing should be keep it simple.
Look at my artist name. Look at my artist name, Basic, and then but it's not basic. It's basic IQ, like capital. You know what I mean? So like, what else can
Miles. I love you, dog, but shut up.
Oh, man. Please, yo.
Oh man. My man was making his whole name. His name is Basic, and he was making that complicated.
Wow, 4 letters. 4 letters in your damn name.
Oh,
like your name was Arethiel or something. Ezekiel.
Oh, dog.
Oh man.
I'm glad I had a chance to come on and holler at y'all before y'all left, man. This is great.
Hey, man.
Ezekiel Matthew Clemens.
Wait. Did you really just drop an EMC square joke, dog?
Oh, shit.
Who did? Hold on.
He said Ezekiel Matthew Clemens.
Hey, at least I ain't say the second.
There's another one out there. There's 2 of them out there.
I'm a little smart, man. I graduated high school.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh
man, my stomach hurt.
Right. Man, what's CX go? Is he still on here?
CX be in now. He probably chefing up a beat.
I think he on mute.
Oh, he's chefing.
Oh man.
I think he is on mute. Yep, he on mute. Either he making the beat or he fell asleep.
Somebody was snoring out hard that time, boy. I almost fell on the floor. What the hell? Oh, that's just CX. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's what the shit is like. That's the guy, man. Let him rest.
Right, no, exactly. Let him relax.
I think the kid want to hit the mute button.
Oh man.
Let the guy rest. Let him rest.
Hey, Tashier.
What up, though?
Hey, you know any good emulators
for PC games?
Yeah.
I've never dealt with them, dude. I couldn't help you on that.
Oh, okay, because I was thinking about going that route, but they be having hella viruses in them and shit, so I ain't know
Yeah.
the right way to go about it. I'm trying to find a good Nintendo, a Super Nintendo one.
Dude,
Man,
they
I
need to
cannot.
quit playing around.
Don't worry, I program one for you, bro. I got
Here
you.
we go. Here we go. Nintendo needs to quit playing around and do one very important thing. Possibly two, but definitely one very important thing.
Bring out that NX.
Well, yeah, that. But I'm talking about as far as they need to just open up the licenses, man, and start putting all their old stuff available for other consoles and for PC and stuff. Like they are missing out so much money.
No, the thing is, what you gotta do is they're not gonna do it unless you really make your voice heard. You gotta go riot in front of the
You don't think people are making their voice heard on that?
Exactly, dog. They've been doing that for the last 10, 15, 20 years.
Yeah, man, but you gotta like influence the change. You gotta go riot. Go bring peace signs, man.
Wow, shut up. Shut up, dog. We've been playing games longer than you've been alive, bro.
You right?
Yeah.
Okay, you right.
Yeah.
We've been playing games before you.
There, bro.
Hey, check this out. Check this out. We've been playing games longer than you was loaded up in your daddy nutsack.
Hey, man, how old is your pops, man?
64.
Yeah, right.
That's
He
facts.
got you late, bro.
He's retired now. That's facts.
Damn, he probably. That's what's up, man. So you 24. How old are you? 19. Damn,
18.
he was in his 50s.
Hey, that's all good.
Hey,
All
man,
good, man.
Man, listen, I envy the man.
You know what I'm saying, man? When I'm you say 64, that means, man, dude, the shop is closed around here.
You know what? That kind of explains why the man AC ain't on.
Yeah, you're kind of right. He did not like
You
having
come to
that
somebody's
control.
old house you want to and press that AC on, bro. I just go
Man,
to my
I'm
grandma's
saying-
house and lose my breath.
Man, I'm tell you something. My wife's grandfather, when you go by his house, the dude is sitting outside, man, in 100-degree heat. He's sitting outside.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you gonna die out here on the porch, man. Get your ass in the house.
Yeah, especially in the South, dog.
Hey, man, I used to wear some. Hey, everybody ever watch Color Purple? You know, they be having the suit. I know it was real hot out there. They got them wool suits on and stuff. Like, man, come on, you're killing me.
No, but I'm gonna be living in Florida, and I'll tell you, from like never having the AC on as a kid, I'm gonna have the AC on 24/7, man.
You have
nice
to.
and chill.
Yo, that isn't a necessity like socks.
You going to Orlando though, man? They don't get that hot in Orlando.
Yeah, well, it gets pretty hot in Boston, man.
Hey, man, I was in St. Petersburg, which is right next to Orlando. It was hot as fuck out there.
Man,
But you know, I take that back because when you're anywhere between northern Florida to central Florida, like where Wide Body is, it ain't like going to South Florida. Got that breeze off the water, so the humidity is not as bad down there. But like in the central to North Florida, you getting straight humidity, bro.
No air, no
shit
off
breeze.
the shore. Nothing off the shore for you. Man.
Hey, Miles, you gonna have to watch out for the flying cockroaches.
Oh, hey, let me tell you something about them damn palmetto bugs, bro. I'm like, man, first time I seen one, I'm like, nah, bro. Look like a cockroach on steroids, man.
Hey, that's exactly what I'm coming from Oakland. I ain't never seen no shit like that.
They make a noise and everything. They pretty accurate when they fly too, man.
Hell
They hit the
yeah.
destination. They hit the
Hell
spot.
yeah. Man, I was coming out of KFC. Open the door, that bitch went flew right in front of my damn face. I was like, what the fuck was that?
A cricket skeeto.
Man.
Wow.
Basically.
Man, they be coming up with bugs out here, man. Some bugs, you be like, yo, that kind of looks like a cricket, but it looks like a fly at the same time. Like, damn, it bite.
It was damn skeeter wings or some shit.
Man, we had an alligator at my job a couple years ago, man. A little small one. He was hiding under the rack, so we pulled it out. The cats at my job just grabbed it. I got it on video too. Dude grabbed it. I'm like, man, what are you doing? He playing with it like, yo, you look some crocodile hunter type dude. Like, yo, want to pick him up? Like, nah, man, I'm from Jersey. So I don't mess with the wildlife down here, man.
You should have just speared him,
The
man.
wildlife.
He's just
possums. We had caught a raccoon. We caught a raccoon one time in a raccoon trap because we was trying to catch all the cats around the plant.
Wait.
Y'all said varmint.
Wait, dog. Wait a minute. I gotta go back and revisit that real quick. So you talking about an alligator? I'm assuming it's not a full size. It's a baby one. It's of a decent size though.
Hey, bro, ain't no such thing as a baby alligator in Florida.
Well, I'm just saying.
We seen him the other day.
Well, here's the thing though. Miles says, spear him.
like he's Moby Dick is on jaws.
I mean, you need something other than your hands, man. Like, not your hands, bro. You know.
To be honest with you, if the cops seen that video of me with the alligator, you all will go to jail.
That's because they're endangered. Yeah, you can't touch them. I'm saying, but like, if you were in danger, you know what I mean?
Spear him. I'm running, Negro.
Who got the hot pockets jumping off?
Right. I bet you that's Miles.
It ain't me, man. I'm just softening up my arm.
That's why, buddy. You know, he ain't nothing.
I ate him a couple hours ago, bro. I'm good,
nah, man. I was just
he says, spear him.
Like he had Moby Dick or something.
Wait. Here it is again. It's another perfect example of Miles making stuff complicated.
I mean, it's better than grabbing with your hands.
All you gotta do is grab an alligator by his mouth. His jaw's so heavy. If you took your hand and squeezed his lips, he couldn't even muster the power to even bite you.
Like, dog, we ain't spearing nothing. I'm not even up to like that. I'll be shooting that joint, dog. The hell away from me.
Spear him. He gonna make some nice gators for my Detroit players.
Yo, what you gotta do is
Yo, alligator voodoo, dog. I don't know if that's something real, but up here there's a restaurant called Fishbone. Was supposed to be like Cajun cooking, and they got this plate called alligator voodoo. Supposedly like fried alligator. It is incredible. I love that stuff.
I wouldn't mind trying that.
It's good.
No, what you gotta do is you gotta take a bunch of your friends. You gotta just throw rocks at them like Did Evil Style, man.
Okay, here we go. Shut up.
That's what strike 10.
Right.
When you go to
fly a plane over him. Get him from this area.
When you go to Full Sail, man, it's gonna be people trying to influence you to do drugs. Just say no.
I've heard. No, people have been doing that forever, man. You don't get it. Like 99% of the school smokes weed. I don't.
Well, hey, wide body. Do you really think Miles needs drugs?
No,
that's what he don't. Hey man, just imagine Miles smoking a blunt though.
Exactly.
No, let me just say this. Let me say this real quick. From my point of view, if you make music and music, you need another substance other than music to make music. I don't see you as a musician. Straight up.
I wouldn't go that far.
No,
I feel you, but me personally, I wouldn't go there.
Yeah. For one what's that?
Who's in the subway right now?
For one who used to smoke, I can't smoke no more, but I done made beats high and I made beats sober. I can do both, but sometimes it depends. If you high, it's a difference between being high and being stuck. I can't do the stuck shit. I take a couple of hits and be cool, be in the zone.
Yeah.
I get to focus on shit a little better and all that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I do.
But now, motherfuckers out here nowadays just get stuck. And I ain't with that, man. I can't be out here smoking 20 blunts a day and shit.
I don't got money for none of that anyways.
Dog.
I don't got money for any of that.
Hey, yo, here we go. Every extra whack episode of Rhythm Roulette, the mug's smoking in there.
Hey, true.
I'm like, no, you need to leave that joint alone. This dude wide body over here showing out.
That's some bullshit, man. Might up a little bit. It's an old one, man.
Hey, your audio crackling again.
Yeah, your audio's bad, dude.
Damn it.
I think you get the thing that I got going on. But I'm telling y'all, it's freaking YouTube. It's the Hangouts.
Hey, yo, Trashir, what do you think of the Scarlett 2i4?
I got the 2x2.
What's the 2i4? What does that mean then?
I think it's 2 ins and 4 outs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then, what is your opinion on the Sterling ST69? I'm trying to sell.
Audios are dope.
I'm trying to sell that. It's got a preamp and everything with it. It's all like.
Yeah.
Hold on, you say you're trying to sell it?
I don't want it. Yeah, I need to sell it.
Yeah, those Sterling Audios are dope. They're actually it's a Guitar Center brand, but they're supposedly manufactured by the same company that manufactures groove tubes.
What's a Guitar Center brand?
Sterling Audio. You're still really bad, dude.
Yeah, it's the ST69. It's like the $500 model. I just don't use it at all. Like I used to use it for like rapping with it, but I don't really have time for rapping no more. So.
1, 2.
Oh, that's a good thing.
What?
I write here and there, but I don't really. I prefer to make the music. I don't like to rap that much, you know.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. But if anyone wants that mic, it's on the market. I got you.
Man, you know what, man? You sound like an old Jewish man.
Oh yeah, I ain't Jewish though.
I sell it.
Selling everything, buying up everything and selling it.
Everything must go.
I'm trying to make some money.
Get it out of here.
Hey yo, I make some money.
You should change the name to the 3 punches.
What is that, Velvet?
I mean, James Brown said, "Man makes money to buy another man," right?
Kick Joe Lewis's ass.
Fuck you. Who's next?
I'm man.
Hey, how the sound? Anybody can hear me?
Yeah, you better now.
Yeah, way better.
Man. You're going to play this beat, goddammit.
Oh, there we go. Now we can hear it.
It's old school, man. That's when I was a young man.
Hey, what's the name of that?
This is called Silent Voice.
It's called My Email Address Is.
Right, exactly. My Dropbox link is in your feed. That's dope, man. Oh my God, that's dope. Oh, shit. Is this the joint? Oh.
That's for the Mental Hurts album.
Hey, that's why I'm asking for this. Asking for what's it called?
Hold on. So, Wide Body, you my man. I love you greatly. So,
ditto, brother.
You make great beats, dog. But one thing I have to give you extra love on, your fill-ins and transitions are impeccable, dog.
Yes.
Thank you, man.
You're making me want to step my game up on that.
Yeah, I've been sort of working on that. And
I wholeheartedly hate you for it, but hey,
man, that's what like you make me work harder. I like that.
Oh, here we go.
Hey man, thanks for the comment, man. I mean, it means a lot coming from y'all, man, for real.
I'll listen to shit he did. I was like, man, I'll listen to something he did. I was like, man, this dude here, man, damn. The hate just over. That shit just overflows.
Yeah, for real,
yeah, man.
Man, Wide Body.
Hey, Hurts, what's up with Lounge Brown trying to take my stuff, dog?
Hey, you know what, man? Hey, you putting it out. Hey, you know what I'm saying, man? You're the most confident person.
Hey, real talk. That's real life right there. Because there's a lot of stuff that I innovated on YouTube over the last what 8 years now. There's a lot of stuff that I innovated that I see a lot of other cats doing.
I stole your shit and I stole your shit and didn't even know it. I heard you like shit. Like what? Damn, man. What's going on, people?
No,
I sold that shit. I stole it. I even
You
know
got
something.
you got to get it right. You got to get it right. You ain't energetic with it. You know what I'm saying? You got to get energetic with it. You got to hit it with the "What is good, my people?"
Hey, Dickerhurst, you missed it. Hey, Dickerhurst, you missed it when we had the CMA hangout. He had us all do it.
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh
Man.
shit! How I missed it?
Well, this was way before. This was like
Yeah.
last
Oh,
summer.
okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, damn, how the hell I missed this shit? Rick, what's up, man?
Last
What
summer.
up, Ricks?
What's going on?
Rex,
How you doing, brother?
Rex.
Ricks, back at the Mecca. He out there making deals, man. He up there signing artists right now. That's what's up.
Yeah, I had to send
man.
a piece to somebody, man. Hopefully, I get something back soon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's the business right there.
At the Mecca, man. He back home, bro. Man, listen.
Word
I
up.
miss home, man. I miss home.
You know.
What's
Oh, you know.
Yeah, I ain't been back in like,
You
man,
know,
5
with the-
years. I got one up for
with
you.
the money you
Anybody
make
got
at
any
your
beats?
job and the weather, no, you
Yeah,
don't.
you're right. I
Right.
don't.
Oh,
I just want to know what you digging at, though, man. That's all I want to know.
Samples, dog.
Be holding out, man. DJ holding out. That's the new name gonna be.
Oh.
Nah, I need that right there, though. Yeah. Hey, man, I ain't posting no more beats after this shit here.
Oh, man. So,
Yeah,
I probably won't be posting for the next like 2 months just because I gotta move.
Yeah.
So it's like
That shit was fire.
thanks,
that was
man.
crazy.
Dude,
That was crazy.
That was you, Wyatt?
Yeah.
I didn't know he had that heat. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was crazy. That was
Oh,
fire.
G-Hop, you didn't know that he had that heat. Been
I
playing
know
this
he.
shit from.
No, I knew he had heat. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that yet.
Dog.
That man been playing heat the whole time.
For some stupid reason, I was just crip walking to that beat.
Little classic rock here. Little classic rock.
Oh.
repeating this.
Man.
Let me just go through all my shit on hang on the Facebook Scratch magazine shit and delete all of it.
Come on, man.
Dog, hey, I got a very serious question for Wide Body and Hurts. Dog, why the hell I can't get y'all on the damn podcast, man? Good Lord.
Shit.
Hey,
I didn't even know.
I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it.
That's it.
Hey, speaking of, I won't be on this one coming up. I'll be on the next one though.
Okay. All good.
I'll be on the next one too, man. I don't know if you were on, but
this next one is killer. This is perfect for everybody.
Exactly. I'm gonna be on my wide body shit on this next one.
Stop it, man.
Me too.
I'm telling you though,
it's perfect. It's perfect for it.
Yeah,
it's perfect for it.
You probably ain't seen it yet, but when you do, trust me, you will be all over it. You should.
Hey, yeah, no, why, bud? You got to be on this one.
Man, I'm on it, man. I'm on.
That was a banger.
Oh.
Who that?
There we go.
Hurts
there we go.
Yeah.
What's like a
I
rap,
hate
man?
Wide Body. I hate Hurts. Then I hate y'all. Y'all can get off the
earth. Go to hell in the gasoline snuggie.
Damn. Like, cause the beach is ugly.
Go to hell in a gasoline snug. Man, I see if I even see a dude with a snuggie on, man, it's gonna be. I'm flying his ass up.
Hey, I'm gonna wear a snuggie in my next beat making video.
No. I actually have a snuggie, and that beat gonna be fire.
Do not do it, bro.
I am not surprised.
Man, I haven't used it in years, man.
I am not surprised, Miles.
Hey, man, when you go digging it, man, down there?
Right.
I heard Madlib do that, but I'm sure he about to kill it.
This is fucking ridiculous, man. That's some straight Quasimodo shit there.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. I think that's on Dudley. I heard that on Dudley Perkins album.
Shit. Yeah, man.
I'm gonna start calling you Mr. Holdout WB 5000.
Nah, RGO, you got that title, bro. Well, you sitting on a gold mine hard drive,
no. Yeah, I think you got me beat on that one.
Hey, I'm just
gonna put it to you like this: you all have been approved.
Hey, yo, where's my approval though, man? Dude.
Hey, you gotta bring some heat, dog.
Yo, I've been bringing it. Damn, I'm gonna be making. Shoot.
Don't talk about it. Be about it, Miles. That's it.
Right. That's why I'm just stopping. Like,
hey, you better start cursing before I go in there and tell your dad on you, man.
Man, no. Thing is, like, shoot, in DC, I'm gonna have some serious heat, man. I've been holding out on the hangouts.
Exactly. This is what I'm talking about. I know this.
Hell yeah.
Uh-oh.
Goddamn Wide Body, man. You know what, Wide Body?
Wide Body.
I'm glad you working 12 hours.
That's secret though.
Oh my god.
That shit just sensitive.
right there. That's a real low one right there.
Hey man, Jay-Z will fucking kill that beat. That would that man. If Jay-Z's career was dead, that would resurrect that shit.
Where's Young Guru? Where's Tata? Let's get these dudes on the phone, dog.
Man, we need that. That's a Jadakiss. Shit. Who else could murder that? Man, all the heavy hitters can murder that beat. That was crazy.
Bro. Thanks, bro.
Hey man, hey, you know what, dude? When you come to DC, wherever the digging spots are, you don't come.
No. Hey. The move is screw DC. Go to Florida. Because
I'll be there though. So I'll be.
You're right.
Because according to Wide Body, nobody down there is looking for the heat.
No,
but there's heat there because no one's looking for it.
Exactly, there's an open market down. I found this record store. I told you I put it on my Instagram. I went in there. The place has been around for 40 years, man. She got stuff I could have spent. I had to get out of there. I had to leave, man.
Hey, Wide Body, you need to. Hey, Wide Body, spend that money.
Yeah, right.
Get that man his $20.
Spend some money. Send those records over here, man.
You gonna be working on 12-hour days. So what? You can't go in there and spend $40 and get 40 records, man. Go in there and spend 40 and get 2.
Right. Hey, oh, shit. Hey, man, you know what's crazy, though, man? He about to close up and nobody supporting him down here, man.
Hey, when?
Yo,
when? Wait.
As soon
I'm going to go pick up all those records.
Hey, G-Hop, man, I tell you.
Hey, what money, though?
Yeah, because G-Hop, you cheap, man, so you ain't.
I got some quarters. I got some change.
Yeah.
They got a lot of dope old classic rock shit, man. Some old, I mean, it's got a whole bunch of crazy.
I'm trying to dig deeper into more progressive rock.
Man, you really making me want to get my ass up and try to hit this damn digging spot. Nah, it's just a little thrift shop down the street. I haven't digged in hell long, but you really making me want to do it.
No, you can't. You can't let me go to a record store if you got things to do, because I'll be in there for like 20 hours. They gotta kick me out the store, man.
No, you can be in there. We'll go elsewhere.
No, you right.
We all go digging that. Hey, we all go digging that.
It's funny because when I do stuff with my friends and they're like, "Hey, let's go in the record store for a sec," I'm like, "Nah," and they're like, "Oh, come on." I'm like, "All right then." And we go in and like 2 hours later, like, man, I gotta go. I'm like,
can y'all sample y'all record stores that y'all go to? Can y'all listen to the record before you buy it?
No.
Yeah, well, there's a couple of spots. There's a couple of spots that I used to go to that got listening stations.
Yeah, none of them ones.
I always take my portable with me, man.
Diggers. I want to get one of those, man.
Not all the time. Like the last couple times I went, I didn't take it. But I kind of knew what I was getting myself into with the ones that I did select. But like the last time I had a stack, and I went through a stack, and I only walked out about with 5 of them, which that was good for me, because usually I walk out about 20 or 30.
I bought duds so many times.
Do you guys look for the artist or the band?
Hey, you know what? When I'm in a dollar band, I just look for weird album covers. And two things, weird album covers in the year. If it's anything after 77, I usually don't mess with it. I have to really listen to it before I mess with it.
Yeah.
Right, I'm not really into a lot of 80s stuff, but I can say if it is 80s and it's somebody who I'm familiar with, I'll give it a listen just to see if I'm, if it's possibly something on there,
I probably
like if it's an 80s album and I know that artist and I know that artist might have some type of ballad on it, then I go for it.
Yeah, I'm into a lot of Latin. I dig for a ton of Latin stuff and progressive rock and gospel, like pre 70s gospel stuff.
Hey Miles, man, I want to say something to you, man. I love the way I love your mix of your songs, man. I just you got a crazy way you mix shit, man. You could tell like you put a lot of work into what you do, man, as far as how you make your shit present yourself as it sounds, man. Oh,
you talking about on my SoundCloud?
I never listened to your SoundCloud, just by listening to your stuff just on the fly, man. It just seems like you have a lot of knowledge about what pops and what not to pop. So I want to give you those props, man.
Thanks, man.
That's gonna be the last prop I ever give you.
Shoot. No, legit. Like I'm crazy because I'll sit and I'll tune this. I'll mix for like 20 hours straight. So it'd be like
CX. Well, that was. I mean, for real, man. Like
I get really like in depth.
I was telling, I think I was telling to Tashir, we were hollering on Facebook, and I was saying, man, it's kind of hard, man, when you don't have people that share your same passion, man. And you kind of like don't want to do it anymore. You don't like. I love being able to make it's. No people around me is somebody that can say, hey, man, listen to this beat I just made. You know, no one's pulled in or interested, man. Like, it's a big deal when you create something, man, and have someone share it with you, man. It's like because it's with the work you put in. So I mean, this right here is definitely motivation, man. Like on like a scale to where it's like, I mean, it's out of this world, man. Like people that share the same passion. We can sit here and talk about fucking audio interfaces, man, and really, you know what I'm saying? To really break it down. For real, man. So,
yes, sir.
So like minds and common interests, brother.
Oh, the God, he's back.
CCX.
The God is back.
He had to go make a beat tape, bro.
See the headphones on, man. He got the headphones on. What's going on, CX?
Ain't frowning. He ain't got the back
Nothing.
Ain't he? He say ain't nothing funny. Ain't nobody smiling. Nobody smiling.
Ain't no one got that video on. That's why I shoot.
Yeah, I just thought about it. I just thought about it. My head, I just thought about it. My headphones are the HD 280s.
These are ones I got right here.
Sennheisers.
Wow, I gotta get me something before I come see y'all, man.
When I saw the ones that RTL had on, like damn.
What kind of CX? What'd you say, CX? I didn't hear you.
I got the HD 497s, and I think I got the ones that RTO got too.
Man, you gotta give me a pair.
I had this shit since like 2002.
See the ones on my head? See the ones on my head? Those are some Sennheisers I bought, man. Like that picture was taken like 05. I got those from Guitar Center for like, man, $20, man. Them things was the best fucking headphones. And one side broke off.
I know you're talking about. But no, I didn't send you that link for the Audio Technica joints.
Yeah, I saw that.
I didn't get.
Hey, Tasir, brother. Hey, man, on that note, man, I'm trying to do that. I cannot. It will not go to my Dropbox for shit, bro. I have not forgot about you, man, and I will make that work. I don't know when.
I got another option for you.
Okay, yo, holla at me behind the scenes on that, brother.
Okay, I fucked up. It's 580. That's what it is. HD 580 precision.
Hey, yo, Tasir, I brought up that 430 stuff for Miles again to break it down, the sample rate and all that shit. Hey, yo. G-Hop, man. G-Hop.
Yeah.
What are you doing at Full Sail, man? I want to know. What are you doing?
Make everything complicated.
Recording
arts. How's it going? Huh?
Recording arts.
All right. So what does that cover?
A lot of stuff.
All kind of shit.
Engineering from films to music to sound, and then
he's gonna have a doctorate in complication.
I basically have a certification. Basically, you know.
It's gonna be like relationship status is complicated.
No, but that and as well as digital and analog, so I know how to like use all the old stuff and all the new stuff as well. A lot of studios still use tapes.
Man, I've only known you a short time, brother, but I could just tell, like, about 10 years, man. I'm gonna see your ass on, like, a TV special or something, man.
Honestly, like, man, honestly, like, I don't really want to be big. Even if I had a chance to really be, like, a celeb, I really wouldn't care for that.
I don't see, like,
man. Look, I
Michael Jackson type shit. I'm just saying, like...
I know, but, like, I'm not the kind of person to do that.
He just wants to do the music.
I just want to live off my music, and I'm just trying to set myself up like that. I'm trying to just live in Costa Rica, build my studio on the island.
Listen to this shit. Listen to this shit.
Oh, you ain't heard him say that? He said that.
Costa Rica?
Man,
why? Because
that's the best place to go.
Man, when I used to, never mind. But
shit, man, if I had money, I'll be in the damn Maldives.
Man, I'll be at the top of the Himalayas. My studio be on.
Hey, like my man said, hey, we was talking about, what did we talk about that day? We had gold. I mean, we got a bunch of money. We hit the lottery. What would we do? Somebody, my man said he was gonna buy some gold bars and shit.
Right.
Fuck out of here. Excuse me. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Gold bars and shit. We gonna put them in that motherfucker.
Look, I don't want to have millions of dollars. It don't matter like that. I just want to be able to live comfortably off art. That's it.
That's it.
That's
You
it.
can't live off cabbage leaves.
Right. You know.
I don't think, you know what? Everyone says it's money, man. I don't think success is based on money, man. It's based on
It's
your
not.
happiness and
It's,
your
it's
contentment,
definitely
man,
based
bro.
off happiness.
I mean,
Word up.
but the way the society defines is different. How you define your own
F
success.
society.
Yeah,
Everything in
like
society
that's
is
society
wrong,
though.
bro.
And you're right.
Everything's
I'm
I'm just
like,
saying.
that's society.
Word. If I live with societies by society's rules, I'd be in trouble, man. Like
Yeah.
I've never been that person to go
I'm
against,
like,
go with the grain. I always like to go against the grain. I always like to be different, man. Like that's why I end up here.
You know what's actually? I was watching a
You be walking around with some skinny ass jeans on.
skinny jeans. Oh.
Word.
Shopping at H&M and all that shit.
Hey man, what is these? Hey man, I mean I like to dress, man. Don't get me wrong, I like to dress up, bro. But the shit they wearing, what in the hell are they wearing,
I don't
man?
know, man. I don't know. I don't wear skinny jeans, man. I don't own a pair of jeans. I just got sweats. That's it.
Man, I seen some crazy shit, man, the other day. He had it looked like he had like the old MC1 suit jacket with the leather pants.
He
with
had
the
the
jean denim and
what do you call them? The parachute pants.
Man, hey, how many of y'all rock the MC Hammer pants? Don't lie. Back in the day.
Actually,
don't lie.
I had about 3 pairs of them shit.
Man,
nah, I didn't have the
Send
NC
them to
Hammer
me. Send them
pants. I didn't have the NC Hammer pants, but
Come
I
on,
did
that's
have,
home team there,
no,
RTO.
I know, but I had the biker shorts though.
Oh shit, RTO. Yo, man.
hey, you ain't the only one, bro.
Wait, hold on. I saw
we had the biker shorts. They had the biker shorts with the what's the name
The
in
lining?
the front. No, with the damn thing in the front. What the hell is the name of it? I can't think of the name. With the whole pocket thing that you put in the front.
Oh yeah, the little kangaroo pouch.
Yeah, the fanny pack.
Man, you had a kangaroo pouch in your pants. That's a bro. Oh, man.
I'm not. Hey, none of y'all seem like no fanny
biker
pack.
shorts was rocking back then, though, man.
Hey, yo, you right. Yo, ain't nobody ever. I don't take any of you dudes as a fanny pack rocker back in the day.
Hey, hold up! I
was 10 years old.
I had a fanny pack because I had cassette tapes in my Walkman, so I had to have.
No, I have a fanny pack, but it's for long distance running to put fuel in.
Get out of here! You put your cash and everything in there. Credit cards.
I don't use it anymore. No, it was only for the long runs, really long.
Then they tried to make the fanny pack cool and shit, like you put it around your shoulder and shit.
Oh.
What is that? Wait.
Hey, though, for real though. Like for real though, back then I was still young, but I was still rocking it though. We out
Rex.
here, we was on that Kwame shit. Everybody had
no doubt. Everybody was on that Kwame shit.
Yeah, we had the polka dots and the high top fade. I had the stairs.
Hey, patent leather shoes, dog. That's all I got.
Hey, for real though.
Hey, yo,
you weren't hit no shit, man. If you ain't had the patent leather shoe with the silver toe.
Exactly. Hey, my man Ricks brought that.
Or the gold toe on it though.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, my man Ricks brought the khaki suit to the East Coast, bro. That motherfucker had that Dickies on, bro. Man, like Dickie look right, son.
Man, what's that, man? I ain't never seen a khaki suit, man.
Well, he had cash rocking Dickies, bro. I definitely would cop the suit after that, bro.
Hey, yo, everybody started rocking it.
Word up. I was one of them. Well, that suit creased, bro. I had the Timbs on, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yo, why body? You talk about doing the opposite. I saw it was the Red Bull lecture with Questlove, and he was talking about how he was trying to completely change his sound and the development of his sound, and he was talking about when he was on the drum set doing the complete opposite. Like played the kicks like the hats and the snares like the kicks. Something like this. He changed the way he was playing, and then he would play the hats like the kicks or something.
What the hell?
I don't know,
he was saying. I know.
I know.
You went off topic like I don't know what on that one.
Yeah, a lot of that miles came from him having interaction with JD.
JD did that a lot. He always did is he put the snare on the one.
Yeah.
Instead of the two. Yeah.
Is
No, but
a
this was
lot, a
for the
lot, a
most
lot of the
recent
way
album. He was trying to find a more tribal type of sound for.
He was saying when he
him.
was working with D'Angelo, he said D'Angelo was complicated as hell, man. That
Yeah.
to me would be a crazy experience. He was saying how D'Angelo wanted him to play the drum a certain way, man. He's like, man, I never heard anything like that.
Yeah,
But he
I
said
was
it made
binge
sense.
watching all those lectures. The Mad
If,
Lib
but if
lecture
you
was
if you if you
hilarious.
if you if you listen to the drumming that's on Voodoo,
Yeah.
that
Yo, word is bond.
all that shit that's on Voodoo ain't nothing but JD shit. Like if you
Word up.
listen to what's the joint called the Root.
Uh huh.
God, that man, the Root, and it's a couple more joints in there, but all that shit is like JD inspired. You can tell.
I thought Questlove did that.
Yeah,
He
Quest.
did, but
But
you
that
know
was
what I'm saying?
it
Like
was
he
definitely
had a
But it
lot.
was
JD had
inspired.
a lot of
It was,
input on that
yeah,
album.
it's after Questlove then discovered JD. He
Yeah.
did.
Wait.
Hey, I was in line. I copped that album the day it dropped, the Voodoo, cause I'm D'Angelo, my peoples, man. Like, yo,
Did you
that's my
see?
man right
Did you
there.
see the interview with Questlove from the Red Bull thing?
Yeah, I watched a little bit.
Yeah. No, I watched. They have one with Madlib, and it was weird because the interviewer wasn't really like. It was sort of just like Madlib didn't really want to talk that much. And
I never see the
Mad Lib though.
you gotta see the Madlib one because what he said was
This my shit right here.
Madlib said he was like he was the interviewer said he asked him what his beat making process was, right?
It ain't nothing but JD, man. Listen to them drums.
Yeah.
If you listen to the fourth drum, it's layered, but it's off. Both of them are off. The two is.
This is that shit right here, bro. Oh man, this will never get old to me, man. Ever.
Timeless.
What happened to our music, fellas?
Man,
What
this
happened,
dude,
man?
no, but let me explain this Madlib thing, man.
There's no more soul in it, man. There's no more soul in it.
The interviewer asked, "What's your beat making process?" And Madden was like, "Man, it's just natural." And he looked at the interview with this guest there, and he's like, "Man, he's like, if you sit there and you just don't just make the music, like I just do it. I don't think about it. Your shit probably whack if you sitting there and think about what you gotta do."
Yeah, he says that all the time.
Yo, man, that had to be true. Yeah.
Hey, Miles, you need to take heed. Take heed, Miles. Take heed. Just make the music. Don't think about it too much.
Word. Tell him, RTO. Tell him, RTO.
What I say earlier, Wide Body, when we first got on the call, and I told you I ain't making no music. Same thing.
Right. Yeah.
Same thing. If you got to think about it, if you don't have that feeling, then you ain't gonna make it.
Exactly.
I'm like Hurts when it comes to that because I know I can't do nothing right now, but I'll go anyway and I'll sit down and I'll waste 3 hours of my day because I know off the bat that I ain't feeling it, but I'll just something that puts me right here in front of this thing, man.
Yeah, it seems like sometimes when I really get like a really big burst of inspiration, like I'm not at my computer and I hate that. I'll be like, shoot.
That's why I try to tell people, man, no matter what they're using, if they're using machine, if they're using MPC, man, shut the laptop, man. Get back to how we used to do it.
Right,
where, you know what I'm saying, you didn't see no fucking waveforms and all that shit. You had to use your ears.
You feel it?
Yeah.
That's why I love using 3000, man. That's why I love you.
I don't usually.
You have no waveforms on the 3000, correct?
I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, it's all numbers.
Wow.
It's all numbers on the three.
I don't look at the screen when I chop. Usually.
I don't. When I chop by ear because I come from the ASR, man. So I didn't have, you know what I mean? I gotta hear that shit. And I can't look at it. And just,
what I actually started doing was when I was like, if I'm like out of the house and I'm just around, when I get an idea, I'll hum it into my phone and I'll record like.
Well, give us an example.
All right, so it might be just like ba-da-da-bum bum da-dum bum or something like that, or like I might think of something.
Like he gonna hum it like you freestyle.
Yeah, sort of like no, because I'll be thinking maybe whether it's like a melody line or something like that.
Dragons and tigers and woods.
It'll just like come up, and I'll be nodding my head to music in my head that's not made yet. So I have to like remember it. Because sometimes I think of really dope stuff, and I'm like, shoot.
Can somebody can me ask
that's
this?
pretty much all of us.
I know, yeah.
Let me ask you this: have you ever like thought of something like I wanted to sound like this? Like say you're in the car,
you can't do it.
And you sit down in front of that thing, and it does just not come out the way
it will eventually. It'll come with time.
Man, I've been trying to make.
I'm
always looked at
all the time.
When I first started making beats, my original mentor told me you're gonna want to hear something. You're gonna have a vision, but you're not gonna be able to do it
yet.
Are
you like a karate expert or just samurai?
No,
what? Sensei? What?
Miyagi.
My Berkeley professor told me that. I told my Berkeley professor, I want to know how to do this, and he's like, no.
Ski beats. Was it Ski Beats 24-hour karate school?
I got that on that massive shit too. I got the Sky Beats karate shit too, man.
I have the drums for that. I have karate school 1 and 2.
Yeah, well, put it in the room, man. Put it in the room. So we'll talk about it. Be about it.
What, drums?
Man,
I don't know.
Put it on the chat room. Leave it on the chat, brother.
I'm not on my computer right now. I might put up later. I don't know.
Oh, who that?
Young Hurtsville.
Uh-oh. Oh. I wish I could rhyme. What? So cold. Okay, I'm gonna stop the broadcast right now.